Wow, and that didn't work out real good. All right, well, so much for the frickin' intro working, but okay, here we are. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to the Tuesday night meeting that apparently didn't have a fucking intro. Thanks, StreamYard. But whatever. Just a better reason for me to make a new intro now, right? Maybe an intro that YouTube doesn't clap me for. But we have a lot to show you tonight. Everybody on the panel coming on has an unboxing tonight. So, if there's anybody in the chat tonight that wants to add to that, let me know, of course. But we have massive unboxings. Real quick, let me see who we got in the chat. We got Mo Money. What up, Mo? We got my young buck, Jeremiah. What's goody, Jeremiah? Mr. Bricks himself. What up, Mr. Bricks? Fortunately, nothing on the show, but I got something to say. Oh, you always got something to say, young. You're young. You got young. You're young. Yeah, your lungs are good. Yo, we got Jesus in the building. Here we go. We got South Jersey, who does live in South Jersey. We got Will Roman, aka my OTC. So before I bring the guys on, I want to show you guys a few goodies. I want to show you what I got. Then I'm gonna bring the boys on, let them go ham. Oh, there's my man Brett. What up, Jay, from the Bret Hart country? What's goody? Calgary always got me. Salute. Promise one of these days I'm gonna get out there to see a show. OG Brian. Salute. So we got a lot of goodies. And if you didn't pop in Saturday night to watch that beautiful showcase, then this may be the first time you're going to see one of these pairs. Otherwise, you might have saw it, you might not. Either way, you ain't seeing these shoes anywhere else. Yo, the one true Villain Enterprises, my manager. 3 to the top, 2 to the bottom. Cobra! Rojo! My sergeant arms. Hunter. So, let me show you boys some glory right here. These are, the Joker pair I have. Those Joker shoes that I have that are like amazing, that we don't see anywhere else. Well, these are the Batmans to it. We managed to get the Batman pair. Beautiful Batman pair. Unfortunately, no box. We had to get it without the box. It was the only way to bring these bad boys home. You got Batman on the tongue. And just like the Joker pair, it is numbered. So this pair is 76 out of 1939. That's right. There's only 1,939 pairs made of these. And we got the 76 pair. And the box is the same box as the Joker pair, just without the Joker stuff on it that they put over Batman. So I wasn't completely heartbroken. Of course, I wanted the Batman box, but I wanted shoes that were going to fit me more than anything else. But These are beautiful. That's one so far of the two amazing pairs I got for you tonight. Yo, what up, Culture Soldier? What up, so much so? Gotta say it twice. Mr. Old School. Pinkies up. Too sweet, Mr. Old School. Woo! Now, we're not Batman done yet. Oh, no, 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 no. Let me know whether you, what up, phones? Whether you in the back right now or you in the chat. Let me know how many people know what these are. Now, obviously, you know it has something to do with Batman. And you know that's the 1989 Batman symbol. Woo! You got the Batmobile right there. And what up, Blunts and Sneakers? What up, Rami? You got the Batman. I don't know. Try to angle so you can see it a little with the glare, but it's like the what do you call it for the Batmobile, like the specs for it. But this is officially a new brand to add to my diverse collection. These are K-Swiss. Yeah, that's right, K-Swiss. These are K-Swiss Batmans. You got the Batarang, hang tag. You got the K-Swiss on the back. Extra laces. Yo, what up, Will Wrestling? See Marie, the right-hand woman. Like, tell me, did I tell you I was gonna show you two shoes tonight that you weren't gonna see anywhere else? And I think I held up my obligation here. And two Batman shoes, no less. I think I did pretty good. What do you guys think? You think I did good? Can't go wrong. Ooh. Ooh. And on the side of the box, you got the Batman right there. So I told you I was going to show two Batman shoes never seen before. Also, what up, Dank? Dank, text me the info and when, and we'll go. You already know. Now, it's Tuesday, so I like to throw some collectibles in there too. So I showed you two shoes. Now I'm going to show you something collectible. Something really cool that came in towards my birthday. So enjoy this. This is beyond awesome. What I'm about to show you. Beyond awesome. Yo, what up, Gorilla? This is the Batmobile, but as if it was the Joker. And gold label. Now, you got the Joker as Batman. Like how many times have you seen that? Like, and this is from the old school 1966 Batman. So it comes with the Joker, and then you got the Joker Batmobile. This thing is next level. Like one of the coolest collectibles, I gotta say, in the collection now. This, without a doubt, is gotta be my favorite collectible I own right now. So you got the Batman Joker mobile, like, and let's open him. And then we'll see who we got in the back knocking on that door. You know, like Batman with the cape, you got the Joker with his cape. Bro, this is next level. And I'm not going to Kung Fu grip it. Like, this is cool. So, you got, right? Tell me this was not a set made to be like. We gotta get, he's got to get a co-partner though. And one last time for anybody who missed it, the K-Swiss, extra laces. My first K-Swiss in the collection with the Batarang. Batman, 1989 Batman, Michael Keaton, the GOAT. And the matching pair to the Joker pair I have, the Bruce Waynes, the Batmans. Pair 76 out of 1939. The Joker pair is 1949, but this pair is 1939. So I try my best to go out there, find cool stuff like this to show you. Stuff that we're into, stuff that you're not going to see anywhere else every day on 15,000 different channels. I go out of my really try to find this stuff. But I hope you all enjoyed that. Now let's see who we got in the back. Bring it on first. The man himself that like, who let the dogs out? Bulldoggery!
Yo! What up? What up?
Bulldog, how'd you like them K-Swiss Batmans?
Let's not talk about the shoes. Let's talk about that 66 mobile, bro. That's right up my alley, man. That's my favorite Batman.
You know how hard it was to not show you guys this? I've been wanting to show you guys it all week, and I've been just biting my tongue like, yo, I wanted to make sure you were actually surprised when you came up tonight.
Yeah, Joker mobile, sick.
Right? And wait, that door's still banging.
Feel me knocking? Let me in.
We said, fuck Area 51. That shit outdated, overrated. We got the real deal, the living legend himself. Area 13 up in the building.
What's going on, everyone?
Did I also surprise you tonight? I know, I kept that to myself, man. I didn't show you guys those K-Swiss Batmans or that Batmobile.
Now listen though, that like
Mobile.
Bulldog said that old Batmobile is sick, but I will say this: those K-Swiss, the lines on the upper look kind of like his suit. I don't know if I'm assuming that's how they did it, but I mean it was details are really really cool for that, especially that brand. That to see them do a collab, that's pretty cool.
And without it, and we got one more man knocking on that door. And before the door goes on fire, because this man is the only guy I know who can go outside on fire and be okay afterwards, we got none other than Ghost Rider.
There he is.
Okay.
What's goody, Ghost Rider?
Yeah.
See, I'm all off now tonight. My intro didn't play. That's when I get my.
I couldn't keep a straight face back. Oh my god! I was like, it just said you're live. I was like, damn.
I thought at first I didn't hit the button, and I'm like, did I do it again?
I think you were just super excited. You just couldn't wait.
I really couldn't wait any longer. I waited long enough, like, to make sure that you guys did not see this stuff already, like. And it was hard to really like not let you guys see that, because I know you guys know some stuff that's going to be coming up in the next Tuesdays, but this was hard. This was not easy to keep this to myself.
Two very cool pieces, for sure.
Oh
Definitely.
man, for sure. Congrats, Hunter.
Beautiful.
Beautiful piece,
Thank
bro.
you. So
My brother
that's
gifted me. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, go.
No, I'm sorry. It was a Bulldog. Is my brother gifted me a 1966 1/18 scale Batmobile. I've got it in storage somewhere. I need to get it out so you can see it.
Hunter, Ghost Rider, August, my birthday, 66.
60. Write that down. Where's my pen?
Right?
Not a problem. Shit.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, Zang? The
I
final
think I've
boss.
got two of the older Batmobiles over on display over there.
Sheesh. Area?
Final boss.
August? He's screw August. I'll ship it out tomorrow. Hey, perfect, bro. Thank you.
Yo, what up, Will Wrestling?
So Will.
What up, Jeremiah, my young buck? Mr. Old School.
Yeah, 100% honest, bro. 66 Batman is my favorite movie or whatever. 66 over everything for me.
Really?
It's got to be the coolest collectible, I think, in the room right now.
As far as the show too, was awesome. The little animations, boom, pow, poof. You know, all that.
Right?
Yeah, for that time, it was
loved it.
awesome. Yeah, it was only 2-3 seasons, and they cut that off, right? It didn't go for long.
Fortunately.
Yeah, that was amazing.
Look at all those masks back there. Hell yeah. See, I'm all fucked up because I didn't get my intro. Man.
Yes, it will, Kevin. They'll be hard to get because they're limited to 10,000 pairs. He asked a couple of times, and I don't know if you see my reply.
Yo, what up, Kevin? My bad, Kevin. I didn't see you. Amex 95s, Neon OG are always a sellout. No matter when they come out, always.
So I got
That's it.
the little Jada one,
Fire, bro.
but I have an open box one too, and I'll definitely you can have this one, brother.
Oh man, no, you can. No, I didn't want to take it, but yeah, appreciate it.
No, you're
Fire,
hey,
bro.
I'll get your address. That's yours, man.
Sheesh. Appreciate it, bro. I was just joking, man. I'm not that type of guy. I'm sorry.
But I'm glad to take it.
Yeah, I'll give you something in exchange, bro. I got you.
Oh, man, I was just going to say we got somebody who's glorious back in the... Oh, wait, he fixed his connection? Or should I just start calling him Mr. Android himself?
Droid. Oh, he's spinning.
See? There you go. There's Mr. Android.
See all this
Who is this
Android
guy?
hate.
I've never.
Not good.
It sounds
Cool,
familiar.
man. I got an Android and I'm here. Y'all relax.
What up, Rob? Uh-oh, frozen.
Cobra said, let me hold that Batmobile.
For real.
Yo, what up, Bricks? JC Kicks in the building.
Oh man, we got a big battle next Thursday. JC Kicks versus who was the other opponent? Hunter.
No way. JC, you really gonna battle or you gonna bail?
It's gonna be JC Kicks versus Jimmy, bro. Breaking news.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
You better
Either
pull
Jimmy
up,
or
JC.
Insoli, one of the two. He's going.
Oh
First one to
shit.
smile loses.
Oh no.
Let him know, Ghost Rider, what happens if he doesn't show up.
Oh, I don't
Take
know,
it out.
man. We're gonna have to think of something nice.
For real. No pressure, JC. You got this.
Now, I know you all have lots of goodies tonight to show. So, whichever one of you guys would like to jump in there.
All right, let me see 1 second. Oh, we lost Droid.
Fucking Android.
All right, so maybe he's a bad spokesperson for Android. Listen, the point is, mine's fine.
So Zhang asked for an assist. He ended up hitting this pair, so we ended up with the pair. This one's going out to MBX. He likes blue, so his size 10. Shout out to Zhang. So we're assisting our boy MBX on the size 10 here.
Wow, nice.
We just got these in today.
Oof, God.
I'm just seeing them just now myself. Let me see. Yep. Here we go. I know Rojo appreciates the Kobe's. So
That
does the
blue.
Mamba. Yep.
That
There you
blue
go.
is
That's
fire.
Tracy.
Hells yeah. They're nice.
Yeah,
Nice.
I like those.
Yeah, there you go. And that's the unboxing for today. Shout out Undefeated for letting us hit this one for retail.
Wow. That is.
Very cool.
And the droid keeps going around and around.
And he's back.
He brought the
I
Chicago
can't
internet back.
win, bro. I can't win, dude. I
Dang.
need better internet. I can't do this, dude.
Yo, what up, Spartan Kicks?
No one's even using the internet right now besides me, bro.
That's crazy.
I moved closer. and closer.
Even the internet's mad at you that you haven't been here.
I was telling my wife today that you've been gone for what, almost 6 weeks now, or
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. Class was like 35 days, so with
Sheesh.
travel and stuff, about 6 weeks.
Now that you're back, I can shave. So I'm happy. See, Beard, that's how much I missed you up here. Started growing my facial hair out a little bit. Fucking itchy as shit.
I'm a big kid now.
I don't know how the hell you did that. Absolutely mind boggles me the way you got it that long and you're not like ripping your face off.
Shit, I was ripping my face off today, man. I can only tolerate it for so much.
It doesn't last forever, guys. It doesn't last forever.
Ariel, do you want to jump on in there?
Yeah, I can do that. All right, so mine is a little special. So a little backstory to this. Through sneakers, I've met some really cool people, and one of those people you guys have met, which is good old Joe Dizzle, and he decided to get me an early birthday present. So he was stressing to get it here for March 29th. Right. And so he decided to reach out to another good friend of ours, Money Fresh. And the two of them came up with this really, really cool idea. So this was what I received in the mail yesterday for my birthday. Start with the tag.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Money
shit.
Fresh. Money,
Did he
Asshole.
make more?
right?
Oh, hell.
shit.
That is.
There you go.
That's sick.
So here's the
I'm
I
so
love my
pretty
friend.
get over that you're a large.
So here's the best part of this whole entire thing. My birthday's in September. So Joe Dizzle unfortunately was stressing to get this made. To get it rushed here to me. So on April Fool's, I could tell you it's not my birthday. But he put the impression for some reason that it was 6 months ahead of the date. So I appreciate that. And but anyway, so yeah, so this is something that see, yeah, he got it. He had the 29th right, just he was 6 months off.
Hey, he's
Yeah.
early. That's awesome, bro. Better, early than late.
Right?
It's
But that
freaking
is that.
awesome.
And so this also is a launch that we're going to be doing. So if Insoli starts to follow you on Instagram, this is the reason. He's going to start having some merch out with Money Fresh here coming soon.
Fire, bro. Congrats, Money Fresh and Area. And Joe
Sure.
Dizzle.
Well, and Joe Dizzle.
Congrats.
Yep.
Thank you to those guys, man. It's really, really cool.
Hey, I just got to tell Joe Dizzle that June 15th is my half birthday, too. Playa.
Mine's coming up in a month.
All right.
May 2nd.
Yo, JC Kicks, it was April Fool's joke. You're not battling next Thursday. You're not battling Jimmy, bro.
You can breathe. Yo, what up,
Yeah.
Money Fresh?
He inboxed me.
No.
Yeah, so much so. Insoli's always making money moves.
Yo, what up, Kobe?
Yeah.
That shirt's amazing.
So shout out to those two for thinking of that. That was really awesome.
Hey, Hunter, can we zoom in on those Kobe's? I missed the unboxing.
Absolutely.
So let me see if we can get that right there.
Oh, I didn't even know that was on there.
Oh, wow.
And then what else? Oh, the baseball stitching on the. That's it.
It's pretty dope.
Fuck yeah. They did a really good job with that pair. Ghost Rider, you're up.
Oh, just real quick. This is technically not mine, but I thought it was so cool. And this is for my grandson.
Oh, Hunter's gonna fight with your grandson, bro. You better not show that.
I had the big version of that when I was younger.
Hunter said you
Yeah.
could be his grandpa.
For
Ninja
real.
Turtles monster truck. Thought this
Dang.
was so cool. So this is one of his gifts that I'm gonna take to him when we go down to Houston. And then today I got these in.
Ooh.
So yeah, did some trades and had to get me a pair.
Fuck yeah.
Very nice.
And nice, congrats.
They are nice.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Really
The
nice.
smell test. There you go.
Yes. Look like it.
Hunter's
Yeah.
waiting for you to stand up.
So
Now that you have him in hand, do you love him or?
actually, that's the first time I really get a look at them. Yeah, I really do. I mean, a lot of people were saying they look like the military blues and stuff, but nah, I don't think so. So I think they're their own unique pair. I really like them.
I agree. I say they're in a class of their own.
Mhm.
They're in a class
I mean,
of two, actually at the
If
moment.
I would still have to pick the Nigels over them, but they're they're a lot more wearable. That's for sure.
Oh,
Yeah. Who's up next?
Mr.
You, Rob?
Beard's up next.
Okay, give me a few minutes. I have to move all my items in here. Okay, I got to get the U-Haul ready. Okay,
Get the U-Haul.
Be
Get
right
the
back.
forklift.
Already.
He was gone for 5 weeks, so he's got packages to
Yeah.
open for sure.
Oh, I've got one more, just real quick. Mr. Old School was asking what I'm sipping on tonight, and tonight is Lone Star Luchador.
Wow.
That's cool as shit.
Heck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So you got the Nigels, you got the SB4s. What else have you caught? Oh, the 5s, the metallic 5s.
We got the metallic fives. I hit on the Unions,
Little
Dang.
everything.
the 12s.
Dang.
So,
heat.
but the only ones that I didn't get for retail were the SBs. But I did some trades and I sold some shoes. I got the shoes and like 1,000 cash. So I'm okay with it.
You got him. That's what's important. You got him. You brought him home.
I have to give some to the wife though, so to pay the taxes.
Yes, sir.
Be good, young buck.
That's what I thought.
This top is like yours.
Next Tuesday should be fun as well. We'll have some packages to unbox next Tuesday. Myself and of course Hunter.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
I got a problem.
We
These are the ones that you wanted.
Yeah, right. We have a problem.
Because whenever I went to do the pink,
Be right back.
have
What do you think?
like a pink.
I'm glad you're doing good in school, Jeremiah. That's what I like to hear. Yo, school comes first, man. I wish when I was your age somebody would have told me that. Instead of saying, "Hey, be a knucklehead. Do knucklehead things."
Where's the blue?
you can put him on mute, Hunter. I think it's Rob. He has a hot mic.
Gotcha.
There you go.
I forgot I could do that stuff. That I could just
Bam.
and when he can unmute him, right? He can unmute him.
Yep.
Cool.
Let's go.
After Rob comes back and shows whatever he has to show, if anybody wants to join us, they're more than welcomed.
All right.
All right, I got a lot of stuff around me. Okay, so bear with me. Okay, so first thing I have to show this because Hunter's going to get excited because his is in the mail. All right, so the new popcorn bucket pickups.
That tickles.
Oh, it does.
SeaWorld popcorn bucket.
That's sick.
I love the Beard family.
Now, my son's girlfriend went to Tokyo, and then they went from Tokyo to Vietnam. But when she was in Tokyo, they went to Disney, and she's like, "Hey, I'm gonna buy this. I seen this popcorn bucket. Do you want one?" I was like, "Duh, right?" So I got this popcorn bucket. This is Rapunzel. She got this at Disney in Tokyo, right? This is the first time I'm actually looking at this because I just got home and didn't really mess with it. So it's got the lanyard with the little communion on there. Or whatever, you know. But it also likes
Ooh, so it's a Class A. That ain't nice.
so yeah. And then even the instructions, look at this. No English whatsoever. All Japanese.
Hey, I'm
So-
just proud that they actually put instructions in there, period.
Isn't that sick? It's pretty dope.
Hell's fucking yeah.
So yeah, so that's for popcorn buckets. Okay, to go along with Bulldog's Kobe's that he showed for the drop, we grabbed the sliding mitt. My son, if y'all don't know, plays baseball. Inside the cuff on this guy. Oh no, sorry, it's not on this one. It's on this. It's on the strap here. It's got the 8 on there. So he plays catchers, but he wanted all that catcher's gear, bro, for just the chest plate, knee pad, and his shin guards. It was like $800, bro. I know that's a lot of money for just those two things. Like we paid about $1,000 for his full set, and that came with helmet and knee savers. But I'm like, bro, I think we're gonna pass on that. We'll just get the sliding mitt for here, and then shout out to Bulldog on the assist for the Kobe batting gloves.
Oh yeah, no love, baby.
No glove, no love is right.
Also inside the cuff has the number 8. Now he can officially have these now because I said, bro, you can't have these and get them dirty until after I show them on the live. So he's probably pretty excited because he's got a game tomorrow.
You're the best, Rob. You're the fucking best.
Let's see what else we got here. Where we're gonna go next? I got this from Rami. He's like, hey, I sent you a package. He's like, I thought you might like this. So I'm sure you guys all know that I was gone for like 5 weeks, like in Chicago. So all this stuff like just stacked up in my room or whatever.
We didn't notice one.
But also, if you don't know, I'm a big Birds fan. You know what I'm saying? So I got this Super Bowl program.
Ooh.
Nice.
Game program. It's pretty sick. It's got the teams, you know, Kansas City and stat leaders and stuff for both teams. A bunch of articles in there. It's pretty sick. Shout out Rami on that one. Thanks. Appreciate it. Let's see what else we got here. What we got next? Have this little guy. So this is ordered back for the Wizard of Oz release. So if you guys don't know about T.H. Rhines, these are Dubrays for the this is the first time I'm seeing these, so I just opened the bag. These are Dubrays for the Wizard of Oz. There's the packaging. Look at this. Comes with a little picnic basket.
Bro, that's cool as shit.
It even says Nike SB on one side and Oz on the other. Inside is the little handle and 2 little placeholders for the Dubrays. I'll pull one out so you can see it better in the lighting. These are super sick. I'm so glad I got these. Look at these were all hand painted too, piece by piece and assembled.
Wow. Holy shit.
Oh, Murder's gonna be pissed. He needs
Right?
I think he did post that he had some that were unfinished or whatever, and they were like $10-12 or whatever. I think Murder may have went on and grabbed a pair of those. But yeah, like I said, every single bit of this is hand painted piece by piece and then assembled. And I got number 9 of 50. He only made 50 sets. People were asking if he could do another release, but he did not. He did another release, but he did not release the monkeys. The second time he done the Tin Man. Those are pretty cool too. Let's see. That's pretty dope. I'm pretty excited about that one.
Fuck yeah. Bro, that came out great.
I know, right?
That guy did such a dope idea of putting in the picnic basket.
Thank
Prep
you, boo-boo.
Thing.
Picnic basket.
Yeah, so if you guys are following him, it's T Rhines on Instagram. All right, where to go next? Okay, so like I said, I'm a big Birds fan, right? So this actually dropped online, and I said I'm gonna grab this sweater, but then I decided, do I want to get it right now? And like an idiot, that slight delay, boom, sold out. And then I found out, hey, they're gonna restock at the end of March. And then like the middle of March, Murder hits me up. He's like, yo, are you going to buy that hoodie? I said, yeah, when it restocks at the end of March. He's like, I just bought one. I was like, what? So I went on Nike, boom, it was in stock. So I was able to grab the Jalen Hurts hoodie.
Sing that song, Rob. Love her.
Love hurts, doesn't it, Kansas City? Yes, sir. So
Fire.
I was able to get that. Hey, Bulldog, this clown's got to say something.
Thanks, Bulldog.
Sheesh, nice, bro.
Young and looking good.
Heck yeah. Let's go. It's going to from Oregon to Dodgers, baby.
He said, I can finally wear it. Okay, where are we going to go next? All right, so I'm sure you guys have seen these because, like I said, I've been gone for a while. This shoe, I was afraid because I saw online it was going to be really limited. I reached out to some people in Europe. Said, man, is there you got any connections? Like, am I going to be able to get this shoe? A few people told me, bro, you're going to pay so much for freaking the shipping and freaking import fees and all that crap. You might be better off just paying resale at that point or whatever. But I'm just like, bro, whatever. So I was tracking websites. Of course, it's dropping in Europe at one time, which is different than here. So I'm trying to figure out the time differences. And then Saucony decided, hey, we're going to drop this on their site. So I was able to grab these. And the best part is, got it for less than retail because military discount.
Let's go.
Damn.
And then so I hit up our boy freaking Sneaker Pop, a.k.a. Tony, who's been on the channel a few times. I said, Tony, bro, do you want these shoes? He's like, yeah, I want them. I said, bro, I can get you a discount. So he Venmo'd me, and I got him a pair and sent him to his house.
There you go.
So
Let's
Yeah,
see
so-
the bad boys.
This is like freaking wax paper, right? This is the Saucony collab of Bezo.
Whew.
Pretty loud, but pretty awesome. Good stuff right there. Oh, and it also came with a pair of red laces. So
It's good with the blue.
yeah, you see, I like it with the blue. Okay.
Damn, early Christmas for Rob, bro. Sheesh.
Okay, so
Show the insole drop real quick. Request from Deadly Venom.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Nice.
I'm not sure. I think they might be the same, but yeah, it looks like they're the same insole.
Cool. Insole request says these.
Fuck yeah.
How's the comfort on those?
I haven't even put them on, bro.
Oh, I thought maybe you had a different pair or something.
These are the 6000s. Tony said that they're one of his favorite silhouettes. We all know he's a Saucony head, so yeah, he said 6,000 and 5,000. So can't go wrong, right?
Yes, sir.
So like a week before I got home, one of the shops posted, "Hey, we got these shoes in," which is kind of weird because it was way later than everyone else. And I got back and I was like, "There's no way they still have those shoes." So as soon as my wife picked me up or whatever, I was like, "Hey, I want to stop by the shop." She's like, "What?" I said, "I got to see if they got them in stock." Sure, y'all know what this is. Orange label. Whoa!
They officially called the man down.
Was able to grab these. These are just sitting, bro, at my local shop.
I don't know why, bro. It's a great pair.
I don't know either because like online and when they first dropped it at all the shops, they were gone like instantly. I was like, hey, what size you got on these? And he's like 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10, 10.5, 11. He's just, I'm like, let me get that 11. Boom. Couldn't believe it, man. I was like,
Are selling out. SPs are sitting. What the heck is this world coming to, right?
Right?
Oh, sort of in the same category. Like this dropped before I left, so I bought this before I left. And when these were dropping, I convinced like multiple people in the office to grab these. And I was like, we're all gonna just like on one Friday, we're all gonna have to wear the same shoe to work, right? Because who doesn't like some new Crocs?
Now we're talking. Shoe of the year.
So
Top 10 for sure, says Rob.
and the crazy thing is like that morning we were waiting because they were going to be supposed to be dropping like the same time on a bunch of sites. Nordstrom dropped them, and my buddy was trying to get a pair for his wife, and I was like, "Hey, bro, check it out! Oh my god, I forgot about this. Look what this clown's got."
Oh damn, matching outfit, baby.
Oh shit.
I forgot he had this, but yeah. So my buddy was like, "I gotta get these for my wife." So I was like, "Bro, if you wait, like they're supposed to drop on Crocs." And he didn't want to wait because he was afraid of like missing out on. So he grabbed them, and they were like $95 off of like Nordstrom or whatever. I think he got them from Nordstrom or Journeys. But then like a little bit later, boom, they stocked on Crocs. Crocs is free shipping. I was like, what? And then there was a discount code, like 20% off or something like that. So I got these for like $60. But did y'all peep this? Look at this. It's even got the name tag.
Oh shit.
I didn't even realize that till I got them, dude. It's such a cool detail. But
That's badass.
pretty excited about these. Like I said, and then everyone's like, "What are you talking about?" And I showed them, and they're like, "What? Those are sick!" So they went and grabbed them too. And then my buddy's like, "Hey, what size is a 3Y?" He's like, "You think my son can wear that?" And he wasn't sure like how the kid sizing worked. I was like, "Bro," I was like, "You got to go to like size 13, and then it goes like to 1, 1.5, 2, 2." And he's like, "So a 3Y will be way too big." I was like, "Yeah, bro." He said, "Fuck them kids. I'm gonna order a pair for myself." He went to order a pair for himself. So it was those. I'll open this one with this. So while I was in Chicago, I'll get to that in a second, but I'll put that all together in one wrap. I got to give another shout out to Bulldog. He came through on a pair of sneakers that I've had on my list that I've been wanting for a long time.
Uh-oh.
You hooked your boy up. Sheesh. Look at that. Finally got him. Finally got him, bro.
Oh, he has that 420 pack, bro. The Skunky Dunkies and the Doggies. 420 pack. And it matches his outfit. What?
No poopy bag. These are super dope, man. I've never like held these in hand, but that's good material, man.
It's crazy, right?
Yeah, it's super nice.
The Mag Killers. Says Jesus Christ.
Yep.
My wife was like, "What the hell is that?" I said, "Look at the dog poop."
Dog bag. Yeah, it's a beautiful shoe all around.
She said, "Of course it would come from the dog pound."
It's a dog house. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, guys, when I was in Chicago, right, I left with one suitcase. I had to buy another suitcase while I was home, or while I was there to bring it back because I bought too much when I was there. I did go to the Nike outlet and I found the Black Toes, bro, on the 40% off wall,
What?
and I left them. They were
Oh.
$108. This was prior to me buying the new suitcase, right?
Mhm.
But I stashed them. I'm like, I think I'll wait a few days and I'll go back maybe if I want them or whatever. But me, I love my boxes so much, dude. I couldn't handle getting the discount on the shoe and not having the whole box because the lid wasn't there.
I understand that completely.
too.
I just order them from Nike and send them back. Hey, I can get a box with lid with it.
I didn't get a lid.
For sure.
All right, so Hunter, I done some hunting while I was there.
Ooh.
But before we get into all those huntings, I have a box here from one Ghost Rider.
Oh,
Ghost Rider hit me up and he said, "Hey man, do you have this car?" I was like, "No." He said, "Well, send me your address and I'll send it to you." And I said, "Bro, cool. Let me know how much I owe you." And he said, "Nonsense." So shout out JB for this gift that I'm opening now. This is first take, JB. I'm busting the seal right now.
Leave town more often. Shit, come home to all these presents.
great.
She said, "No."
Oh,
She's like, "You bought how many fucking pairs of shoes in March?" We don't want to talk about it. Let's not cloud the issue with silly little things like facts, okay? Oh, JB, you did put more in here. Check this out, guys.
ooh.
Sweet
Nice.
little drag combi. Pretty fire. And then we have the Transformer Beetle.
Oh shit.
You-
That's sick. I don't have this. I don't have this one either, JB.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to find two of them, man, and I couldn't pass it up. I stopped collecting Hot Wheels. That's probably one of my most recent purchases. That VW, I've had who knows how long.
That's awesome.
Damn. Get the vocals ready, Hunter. Get the vocals ready. Warn the neighbors.
Oh shit.
Hunter, you want to go ahead and get it out of the way? Go ahead.
What up, Berto?
All right, and since we opened the Hot Wheels, we'll just stay on that. So I found some more cars while I was there. I'm a big Euro guy, but you know some specific like JDMs kind of I like. So I found the Toon Skyline. So this one
I
like
have seen that one.
I bought this one. Let's see, this Audi. And possibly one other one that's in this box somewhere. Oh, and this one. Bro, I'm also a huge Avant, and this is the freaking RS2. I couldn't leave this on the shelf. So for these three here, while I was in Chicago, my hometown is 4-hour drive away. So my sister's birthday is in a couple of days, and for her birthday, she wanted to have all of her siblings have lunch or dinner together. So I was like, "Oh, we can do it. But we got to do it early while I'm home before I leave because I'm not trying to fly back to Illinois like in a couple of days." You know what I mean? So I drove 4 hours one way, had lunch, and turned around and drove back to Chicago.
Damn.
But on my way into Chicago, I was like, "Man, I got to go to the bathroom so bad, and I need to stop before I get into downtown Chicago." So I said, "Oh, there's a Kohl's right there." So I pulled into Kohl's, and I ran back to the bathroom, and I had to pass the Hot Wheels to get to the bathroom. I did. They were hanging right there, and I'm like, "Well, I guess I'll stop on my way out." And that's where I found these three. So then I got to the register, and that girl was like, she's like, "What's up with Hot Wheels?" I was like, "What?" She's like, "I think I've sold more Hot Wheels this week than anything. Is there something special going on?" I don't know why, but so That's where I grabbed these.
Dang.
And then the rest of these I grabbed while I was in Chicago. While I was in Illinois, my nephew, one of his favorite stores there is called Ollie's.
I'll be right back, guys. I got someone here. Sorry.
All right. And he said, Uncle Robert, do you want to go to Ollie's? And I was like, all right, dude, I can't tell this kid no, I don't want to go, right? So we went to Ollie's, and then my sister ended up buying me all these cars while we were there. I'd never been to Ollie's, like he's gotten me cars from there before. And I was like, oh man, this place is gonna be awesome. I can't wait to go. Bro, told my sister, I was like, I'm so disappointed in this place. I was picturing like some like extravagant place with like all these freaking cars and whatever. No, dude, I got to the end. It was like they had a lot of action figures, don't get me wrong. But at the end, it was like two tiny like racks from top to bottom. And it was all Volkswagens because they all come with like these different series. So these are the ones I picked up while I was there.
Bunch buggy.
So I got this T1. I thought this T1 was pretty dope, so I grabbed this guy.
Taking notes for which ones you don't have right now.
And then a couple Beetles here. I'm a really big fan of this brand, Jada. So a lot of times their cars are a little bit more expensive than freaking Hot Wheels and Matchbox or whatever, but and then this is pretty sick. The classic Firestone Beetle.
Nice.
Fuck yeah.
And then these guys, I found at random Targets while I was there. So we got this guy here.
Ooh.
I think most of the rest of these are like this style, the cartooned. Let's see, that guy, 57 Chevy.
Alexander.
This one's pretty sick. The Fleet Line.
Wow.
Fuck yeah.
Let's see. I have one of these guys, a real one.
Yeah, we've heard.
I think I grabbed another one of those, but it's a different color. Oh yeah, it's a yellow one.
Ooh, 64 Chevy.
Yeah.
Damn.
Another 57 here. Now, for me personally, 57s are cool, but I prefer the 55 over the 57. To be specific, a 55 Nomad wagon. That's like,
Oh wow.
that's grail to me. There's a 56 Nomad.
Shiny.
Yeah, these are like straight freaking cholo, man. Sick. And then we came across that dual pack.
Can't go wrong with a dual pack.
I freaking love those panel trucks, dude. They're so nasty.
Is that the car you're working on still, Rob?
What's that?
Super X.
Oh, yeah, my Impala. The restoration hasn't started yet because my wife's cousin is doing that, and he's currently doing like a 50. I want to say the 56 F100 he's doing right now, and it's like complete frame off, like sand down the bare metal, and so we're next in line. I don't know at what point that's going to start, but and then just a couple more. When it comes to Formula One, I'm a Red Bull fan. As much as I hate to say it, because I hate Honda, I hate it. But my boy is this guy Checo is no longer with Red Bull, but I grabbed this because he was part of the team. But this is by far my favorite driver, Max Verstappen.
Okay.
And that's it for the Hot Wheels. But there is one more thing I had to get because there's a gentleman out here who's known in the skate community that I had the pleasure of meeting a couple of times. Super cool dude. He's also the same guy that signed a pair of my Vans. So when I saw this, his little action figure.
Oh, that's cool.
And this is a Super 7 toy. They're usually like $20, and they had this marked down to $10. So I was like, bro, I got to get this because next time I see him at the shop, I'm going to see if he'll sign up for me.
Okay, why not?
Let me put this back in here. Oh my gosh. Let me sit on the floor there. All right. So while I was in Chicago, there were some sneaker drops, right? And I said, I got to do what I got to do to get these shoes, man. It's primarily the SB4s. So when I say I was in Chicago, guys, I was actually like an hour north of downtown Chicago. I was like 20 minutes from Wisconsin. So I was like dead center pretty much between downtown Chicago and downtown Milwaukee. It's like an hour drive north and an hour drive south. So Saturday before the SB4 drop, I said, all right, I'm going to go to Chicago today and I'm going to hit up these shops. So I stopped at Uprise. I walked in and I was like, hey, man, what's up? And he's like, hey, can I help you? I was like, yeah, can I enter the raffle? And he's like, what raffle? I'm like, the SB4s. He's like, we're not doing a raffle. And my first thought was, bro is straight gatekeeping right now. He don't want to tell me what the hell's going on because he don't know me, right? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, where did you see that at? It's like on Instagram. He's like, can you show it to me? And I was like, yeah. And I went to their IG, I pulled it up, and it said details coming soon. So I got it confused with a different shop. And he's like, oh man, he's like, yeah, he's like, I just wanted to find out if you saw it like on a legit page or he's like drops like this, people make fake profiles and they scam people. I was like, yeah, dude, I've heard about things like that. Like, I get it, I understand whatever. He's like, yeah, we haven't decided how we're gonna do the release. And I was like, okay. So while I was there, I'm like, okay, this is my first shop. I'm gonna go to 2 more in Chicago. But parking in that area was terrible, bro. I found a parking spot on the street like 3 or 4 blocks down. So I parked. I had to download the stupid Chicago Park app, right? Because I didn't have it. And then it automatically, when you download the app, it automatically defaults like $20, like loaded to your card from your personal account or whatever. And I was like, bro, I don't know how much parking is going to be here. I got to go to 2 other shops. Screw it. I'll just leave it at $20. So I was like, okay, I think I'll be in the shop for about 30 minutes. I should be back within 30 minutes. If not, I can just add more time on my phone through the app. Bro, I put 30 minutes in there, $1.65. I was like, bro, why did I put $20 on this freaking card, bro? I can't get this money back off here, right? So then I left that shop and I drove. That shop is on the north side. Then I drove to the south side of Chicago to another skate shop. That shop is, bro, why am I brain farting right now? I'll think about it in a second. But when I went to that shop, I pulled up. They actually had a parking lot, so I didn't have to pay for parking. Went in, hung out there for a while, talked to the dude there, who, by the way, this kid is 25, thinks that Chicago has the best Mexican food. Bro, are you delusional? What is wrong with you? Like, he's like, no, bro. He's like, you don't understand. He's like, you don't understand. He's like, you can go 3 blocks in any direction, and you can get any type of Mexican food you want. He's like, but all of them are like known for like, one's known for their nachos, one's known for their tortas, one's known. I'm like, bro, I'm 20 minutes from the border, bro. It doesn't get more authentic than that, dude. Like, I just let him think that he was right, bro. I was like, I can't with this dude, right? I can't. So, I left there and then I drove. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Illinois at all, but I drove all the way out to Joliet, right? Now, put in perspective, when I got to Joliet, like to get back to the base, it was 1 hour and 40 minutes one way. So that's how far out I was. While I was there, I entered the raffle. And then the second shop I was at, they don't have any like shop decks. But But I thought this deck was cool, so I grabbed this from Jarek's.
Oh, nice.
Nice wall hanger, And then I asked the kid, I was like, hey, so how are you guys doing your raffle for the SB4s? And he's like, oh, yeah. He's like, so what we're going to do is we're going to go live on Instagram tomorrow. We'll draw the numbers, and then you don't have to worry about it if you see it or you don't. He said, because after that, we post pictures of all the winning tickets. If you have the matching ticket, contact us through Instagram and set up a time and date to come pick up the shoes. I'm like, okay, cool. The next day, I saw the tickets on the thing, and I'm like, bro, what the hell? I didn't hit there. But I'm like, bro, they only drew 19 winners. And I'm like, bro, that's straight booty, right? And I made some comment on their post where they're like, bro, 19, really? I drove that far out. And I was just like, bro, had I known it was only going to be like 19 pair, I might not have drawn out there. But I probably would have, right? Because for me, it's like, hey, I'm not going to hit if I don't go out there. And what else was I going to do, man? I was just freaking drive around, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. And then there was one other shop. The first shop I went to, actually, no, that was on Saturday. And then Sunday, I'm like, all right, Saturday's Chicago, Sunday's Milwaukee. So Sunday I got up. It's freaking snowing like crazy. I got like a 2-minute video of me having to clear all the snow off the car. I drove in the snow to Milwaukee. I get downtown Milwaukee. I went to a shop called Moda 3, which is not really a skate shop, but they were doing raffles, so I went there. They had a decent selection of shoes. Most of their store was like Green Bay Packers, freaking all their freaking pro teams up there, whatever. So I'm like, all right. So I entered Moda 3, and I was like, damn, there's 2 other shops here. There's Phase 2, and there's Sky High. And I'm like, damn, but they haven't posted anything yet. And I was like, well, Phase 2 hadn't posted, and Sky High, they posted that morning. So I was like, dude, let me put it in. So I put it in my GPS. I'm like, because their post said Wisconsin residents only. So what I was going to do was my buddy I was in Chicago with, his brother-in-law lives in Wisconsin. So I was just going to use his address. So I was like, I'm just going to drive over there and talk to him. So I went over there and I was like, hey, man, I saw you guys post or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, how does that all work? He's like, Wisconsin address doesn't matter. Like, as long as you can physically come to the store and pick them up, we don't care. I'm like, awesome. And for them, it was like, send an email with whatever information that you were submitting, right? So I was like, cool, I'll do that when I get back. And then the other shop, Sky High, they decided they were going to do the same thing. So those 2 shops I entered via email or whatever. Well, I'm like, and then my wife and kids are running around San Diego doing entries here. I'm like, man, that would be sick if I got like a triple, like 3 states, boom, 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 right?
Oh, yeah.
Well, Monday came, and Uprise, the first shop I stopped at in Chicago, they posted, tomorrow we're doing first come, first serve. And I was like, bruh. First come, first serve in downtown Chicago. And the kid at the second shop in Chicago I went to, he's like, Uprise is like the OG skate shop in Chicago. It's like the biggest skate shop that they have, right? So I'm like, freak. So I was talking to my buddy, and I'm like, bro, I was like, he's like, I kind of like those shoes. And he's like, he always gives me shit about the price I pay for shoes, dude. He's like, I've never spent that much money on a pair of shoes. He's like, but I kind of like those shoes. I said, well, do you want to go down there, dude? And because that morning I was at the gym and I got an email from the local skate shop here that I hit the SB4s. So I already had a pair. I'm like, bro, do you want to try the first come, first serve or what? He's like, screw it, dude. He's like, let's try it. And then right after that, I get a freaking email from CCS. What's up, Dank? I hit CCS, right? So I'm going downtown. I already got 2 pairs secured. I get down there. It says no lining up before 8 a.m. and no camping because it's like a residential area kind of. And the streets are super narrow there. So I asked dude, I was like, bro, what time do you think we should go down there? He's like, dude, I don't know. Like, I was kind of afraid to tell him because for me, like, he doesn't understand like what I go through. Like, I'll go the night before, bro. I don't care how many hours I got to sit in a chair, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he doesn't live that life. So he's like, I didn't want to give him a crazy time and him be like, nah, bro, I'm not going to go. So I was like, bro, I think we should leave here because there was no traffic. It's like 45-minute drive. I was like, bro, I think we should leave here between 6 and 7 at the latest, bro. But closer to 6, you know what I'm saying? He's like, yeah, I'll go. So I got up at 5 in the morning, made breakfast, took a shower, whatever, got ready. And then By the time he gets to the car, my drive is like an hour and 10 minutes. So like we're pulling up to the shop and the line is already long as hell, bro. And there's like 50 people crossing the street in front of us. No crosswalks. And in Chicago, they just straight offer themselves. They literally just go like this, put their hand out in front of you and don't even make eye contact. And I guess they're just assuming you're going to stop. Like they're like flooding across the street. My buddy, mind you, like he's not used to this. He's like, bro, this is a lot of fucking people. He's like, are you sure we're going to get a pair of shoes? I was like, bro, it's up to you, man. We can leave or we can stay. He's like, well, I guess we can try since we're already here. So I'm like, all right. I parked and the max I can do is three hours on my parking. I'm like, bro, I put $20 on it the other day. I got to get rid of this money, right? So I put 3 hours on it. We walked a few blocks down. And it's funny enough, I parked in the same parking spot that I parked on Saturday. So we get down there and the line at the front is just like this gaggle of people, bro. It's like no organization whatsoever, right? And then they got like 4 guys doing security. He's coming back. He's like, hey, I need you guys to back up. Go to the end of the block. Go to the end of the block. We're trying to get everyone in single file line. And we're like, bro, there's no way we're going to get shoes. And he's like, come on, guys. There's plenty of pairs. Just back it up. I'm like, what the hell? So we get in line about 8 o'clock. They said they're going to open at 10, and then they're going to pass out tickets. If you get a ticket, you're guaranteed a pair, but not necessarily the size you want. So we're like, okay, cool, whatever. And I asked him, I said, bro, like if they don't have your size, are you still going to get a pair? He's like, yeah, I'll just get a pair of my wife's size. And I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. For me, it didn't really matter because, I already had 2 pair. And then eventually we spread out the line and then they kind of bunched up again. Finally, dude starts coming down the line. He's put us in like stacks of 2. So we're clearing off the sidewalk. And people are coming out, walking down the street like with their freaking bags, whatever. And this dude from Cambodia behind us, he's like, every person that walked by, he's like, bro, what size you get? What size you get? What size you get? And I swear to God, dude, 80% of the people were like saying anything between 10, 10 and a half, and 11. I'm like, no. And I'm like, are these guys getting these sizes because that's what they want or that's all they had left? And then somebody came out and they said that a guy was in front of him with his girlfriend and he was trying to get a double up. And she asked for a 10 and a half. They're like, cool. And then he asked for a 10 and a half. They're like, you can't do that. They wouldn't let him. So he grabbed an 11. But
Couch.
bro, finally the guy gets back to the line and he's passing out ticket numbers.
He wasn't locked in. That's why he couldn't do it.
Right here. I took a picture. I took a picture of my ticket they gave me. What day was that drop? This was my ticket number. And mind you, when I got inside, he said, what size you want? I said 10 and a half. He's like, 10 and a half. Brought him out, handed it right to me. This was my ticket number.
287, baby.
200.
Bro, when I tell you, like, it was so
Bro.
many pairs.
There was so many pairs. When we came out, there was still at least 200 people behind me. And people were looping the line, bro. They said they got over 500 pair at that shop.
Yeah, cause I look, me personally, I think it was so many pairs. Like people that's banking on sneakers that have a lot of pairs. I know y'all seen pages say they're gonna have like 40-something thousand pairs. Man, them pages be lying to y'all every time.
Oh, yeah.
Every time, y'all gonna be so disappointed when they look when the real stock numbers drop that day. Oh, no, never mind it because it's gonna be a shot drop, so we won't even get the stock numbers. See, you see what they doing? Look, I better buy now.
So here's pair 1.
Sheesh, here we go. I forgot we had those came in as well. Shout out to our exclusive access right here. They were sitting on that site, full size
Damn
run.
right.
Hunter and myself went in there and got our pairs checked out.
Full size run, babies.
For real?
StockX, yes sir.
Stock X, baby.
Man, y'all, I mean, I ain't hearing that shit. Hey, look, man, we can go 4 for 4 right now.
Three clip, baby. 3 clip.
You feel we can go for the the little 3-ski club. Hey,
So-
look, but you know what's so beautiful about that is that a lot of these shops are starting to get the ability to do first come first serve because a lot of the shops can't do it. If Nike don't flow with the shop, nah, man, you gotta do it the way we tell you to do it.
Yeah, somebody in line said that they had a Nike rep at the store. It,
What up,
Yeah.
I was surprised like at how smooth it ran, dude. Like there was no
Stolen.
squabbling, no fighting, bro. It was like smooth.
Stolen Skate Shop had a Nike rep too. So I'm thinking all the shops that did first come first serve had Nike reps there.
Jesus, that's
Yeah, me.
sports.
Like, but
Here's me in the shop grabbing my sneakers.
you said y'all line was a little chaotic.
It was just bunched up at the beginning. They were just trying to get because they were so wide at the beginning. They were taking up the whole sidewalk. So they were trying to get people to move closer to the building and like thin out the line.
Ours was hella smooth though, but you couldn't loop. Like, I mean, you couldn't loop, but it was hella smooth, hella organized. You feel me? Shout out to Stolen, and shout out to
Ghost Rider Jr.
yeah, shout out to the shop you went to too, Rob, because that's that's what's up.
And my buddy was like laughing because I said like everyone walking by was saying like 10, 10 and a half, and 11. I was like, oh man, they're gonna run out, bro. And this clown over there, he wears a 9.5. Only one person the entire time.
My
They
man.
grabbed a 9.5, and he's just like, just like,
Hey man, I hit up Hunter, man. I was like, wake your ass up, man. He was like, what you talking about? Hold on, when we leaving? I'm like, right now. Next 30 minutes, you need to be out the house on the way on the highway. I swear you do.
Not lying. He got me up.
Not lying, bro. Because I went to go change my tire because I had a slow leak. So I was at the tire shop already, and they was just finishing up with my car. And then boom, I'm just on Instagram, scrolling. But I got in my head like, okay, Stolen about to do something. They got to post something about the drop. So
right.
So pretty much as soon as they posted, I was like, oh hell yeah, let me text Sneaker Hunter, see if he up, if he eating some ice cream early in the morning or something.
See, I was talking to people online, and they're like, yeah, we're really surprised they're doing first come first serve because Uprise normally does raffles. But then I got to thinking, man, with their stock, bro, trying to do a raffle with that many pairs, dude.
Yeah, it'd be chaotic trying to call all the people.
First come first serve would be way easier.
How do they determine how many pairs they get? Is it just by the sales that they have, or
yeah, it's your history of sales, dude. Because my buddy, he's got a small shop here, and he hasn't been open very long. And like when he first got his Nike SB account, he wasn't even on the SB map, dude. Like he had to I guess prove yourself, and he only gets like limited size runs. Mostly he only gets like an 8 through 13, and he doesn't get a large quantity of those sizes even. And now that
it also helps too if you have like a Nike rider. That if you Nike rider, it does help. They do take that into account.
Yeah.
Hunter, I'm gonna show you something here, bro. 1 second, let me see. I think I found the coolest Batman car ever made, bro.
Have you worn any of your fours yet? Or one of your fours?
Right?
I'll probably wear mine Thursday.
The version of the Batmobile.
Look at that, bro.
Yo, the Batmobile on 4 fours.
Oh, that's fire.
Crazy, bro.
That's awesome.
No fucking like.
Hey, look,
was a good day.
And look at that brand, dude. It's a Jada.
Yeah.
it's a Jada?
That's crazy. A one of one right here. They customized it, bro.
Paper.
Bro, that's next level.
For sure. Crazy.
I want my Batmobile down.
And Taco Man and Cholo Boy.
For real.
Hunter, looks like you got to drop your car off at the shop, bro.
For real. What the?
It's crazy.
But I might need some help with these Black History Months because I might be out of town during that time. I'm not sure yet. You feel me? But I might be out of town during that time. So I might need somebody to help me because I ain't going to be at my skate shop. You feel
Just
me?
let me know where to go. That's all.
StockX, easy, Hunter. We already know where to go.
Man, shut up. There ain't nobody doing that. ain't nobody got it like you and Hunter, okay?
I don't know,
got it
man.
like y'all. Look.
If those shoes
Everything in
are
my
doing,
collection is retail, okay?
Hey, I
Or
made a lot
trade.
of bad decisions throughout my life. Just they paid a lot of bills.
I'm trying to think of the one. I have bought something on StockX. Well, no, it was GOAT. What shoe was it?
I like StockX for some.
I think it was Neck Face. Yeah, Neck Face. I bought a pair of Neck Faces before they dropped. That was the only shoe I ever bought for resale, but it wasn't that much, so I got away with it.
Was it?
I ain't got no damn stand. My phone keeps falling, bro. Timber. But yeah, that's the only shoe I might need help with this year. So if y'all out there,
You just
and y'all
you just send me the stores to go to.
For real, Jesus Christ. He says, I'm a StockX whore, baby.
hey, look. I respect y'all that can do that. You feel me? I respect y'all. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But me,
We have no other choice. It's unfortunate we have to go and
I see that.
No,
It's either
no.
that or not
I do got choices, okay? But at the same time, you feel me? You might not got, those many shops or can't put in that much
Oh,
footwork
100%.
for a certain shoe.
Yeah.
So I get it. But me, I'd rather put in that footwork.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I do got good news though. I don't know if y'all seen it on my story, but so you feel me? I fuck with the Pokemon and trading cards. You know what I'm saying, like and sports cards. But I really don't post it that much. But now it's starting to pop up again. So it's not lame to get Pokemon cards. You feel me? So I was calling around because y'all know the Team Rocket set come out this month, and everybody's taxing for like $400 for the booster box. I
Shit.
called up this one shop. I've been calling around. They was like, "Nah, we ain't getting it. Nah, we don't got it. Yeah, we got it, but it's like $500." I'm like, "Ah, nah." So then my last call, I called up this one shop. They was like, I asked them about a different set, and they was like, "Nah, we ain't got that no more. That's an old set, but it's a good set though. But nah, we ain't got it." So then I just threw it out. I was like, "Are y'all getting Team Rocket? That's your rivals?" They was like, "You know what? We just got back from Florida to do our to do Collecticon, which I low key want to go to a Collecticon one day. Hunter, we got hit one of those up, but
Home game.
he was like, we usually do our pre-orders on Mondays, so next Monday come in and put in a pre-order, and you'll get it for MSRP. And we're not doing it like most shops where you got to pay market, which is like $400. So he was like, come in, you can only get one of everything though. Unlike some shops, they let you get two. They're like, you can only get one. So I was like, all right, hell yeah. What? Monday, you know where I'm be at the car shop.
Mm-mm.
But that pre-order, you feel me?
What's the retail on them?
The retail on a booster box, the box that comes with 35 packs in it is like 170. And then the ETBs, the Elite Trainer boxes, they like $50. Uh, you know, one pack, one sleeve pack might be like $5. But for this set, I think sleeves are gonna go for like $15 a pack. ETB is gonna probably be 150, and booster box is gonna be like $400, probably $350 after it drop, but it's gonna go right back up.
Holy shit.
So yeah.
What is it about these Pokemon cards that's got everybody into it again?
Still.
Well, it's really just one set that came out, 151. It's not even a new set. A lot of people think it's a brand new set, but it's not. This shit came. They started printing that last year. Like at the beginning of last year, they started printing that.
Resale
But
sets up crazy, for sure.
But I guess people starting to hype it up now, and they got everybody into it now.
Considering how long it's been around, how long has Pokemon been around? and it's still as
it
popular.
came-
Then
It came to the United States, I believe, in 1991 or 1992.
Okay, the one that you have.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I'd have to take your word for it. I wouldn't know. I mean, it's just
I didn't have a driver's license
crazy.
when I got Pokemon.
Because they was
card.
first called Pocket Monsters. You feel me? That wasn't even called Pokemon. Because it was called Pocket
That
Monsters.
That I'm somewhat familiar with. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
There's still pocket monsters because you gotta, come out with that money out of the, the pocket, bro.
you feel me? The damn Pocket Monster digging a hole in my pocket. What the fuck
I
is
got
going?
something right here, Dane.
What you got? What you got?
Every time they bust them out at McDonald's, my neighbor behind me, he runs a store locally, so I got the whole set.
Hey, that's what's up. Hey man, look, my daughter low key pissed me off one day, right? Because she pulled the Charizard, even though it's not a rare Charizard, but still, you know what I'm saying? It's a Charizard from out the set. So, usually they tend to do good over time. She gave it to me. She was like, "Here, Dad, you can have this." I'm like, "All right, cool." So I put it on the table. I didn't even sleeve it up or nothing. That was my mistake. I should have sleeved it up and put it in the top loader. I put it on top of the table. I go to work, come home from work. I'm looking for the card to put in the top loader. Man, that shit marked up with a Sharpie, man. I'm like, what the hell?
Damn.
She's like, Daddy, look, I drew on it. I did the outlines. I'm like, oh my God.
That's the one you gotta save for her when she's older, bro.
Oh God.
That's dope.
Hunter
Worth
and
$1
panel
million.
and chat.
The good condition one worth $1 million, so I can rub it.
What up, area?
See what you did?
Appreciate everyone tonight. I got to work in the morning, so I'm gonna head out. But thank you all. You guys have a great evening. See everyone on Thursday.
Yes,
Good night,
sir.
area. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Good night, Avery.
Later.
Good night, man.
And I will try to go for a size 13. If Manifest don't be on no bullshit and be like, oh no, you gotta get the size you wearing. So, but if they let me, I'll try to look out for you, area 13.
Which one was Manifest again?
Manifest was the little hole in the wall.
Little home. Okay.
That's crazy how you remember it.
Yep.
Glory hole says Hunter.
Hey, Hunter,
man.
Dave, I have to ask a question. How many skate shops would you say is in your area?
Ask Dank. He knows.
Whatever
you got
that says there are. Listen,
got
hey,
it.
points I drive.
Yeah.
Got a good system.
You guys daggers away about that now. So, all right. So my main one is Stolen, then Manifest, Apex, Stardust, Endless. What else? Black Sheep. Then we got APB, and we got Recess, and then we got Finch Farm out there near the beach, but that's just like 3 hours away. It's not even really worth going. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really never hit that one. And then Blue Tile when I'm, when there's something crazy. You know what I'm saying? Blue Tile, I hit that little 2 hour drive.
Wow. And
Interesting. There's a
So
reason.
it's about 9 shots. You know what I'm saying? 9 shots or 10 shots we can hit.
Yeah.
But for these Utos, you feel me? That's not necessary. That's
Thank
not
God.
I don't think that'll be necessary for these
You
Utos.
think they're gonna be easy?
I think they are going to be obtainable. Now, easy, and shit in life easy.
Yeah, like local shops are saying they're not seeing near as many injuries for the shoe.
Yeah, that too, because you got to think about it. A lot of people is on this type of way, like, oh man, I already got the first ones. I feel like the first ones are more wearable. We got hella green shoes out already.
And then
Yeah,
resale as
still.
well. They were almost at retail at one point, bro. A couple of months ago, they were like in the 160s. So that
Yeah, just like just like Black History Month, man. I'm mad I didn't buy them motherfuckers. I'm so mad I didn't buy them shit.
it's good for the people that want them for retail, which is good.
Which is the good part. You feel me?
Yeah.
But this one might be the sleeper though, because people gonna dog them out, wear them. You know, it's not gonna be that many pairs out.
Mine will still be fresh.
So if you
Right.
like them, get them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Mr. Old School said that Drift House is going out tomorrow at 2 p.m.
Shout out to Drift
That's what
House.
I was about to say that too. So,
I didn't even enter at Drift House,
Yeah,
man. I let Drift House.
old school.
I don't think Drift House gonna give me nothing for the next like
Lifetime.
3 years.
You got the SBs as well?
Yeah, I
Same.
got both of their 10.5s from Drift House.
Yeah, I got my pair from Drift House.
Cause my girl hit, and then I hit too at Drift House. So
wow.
They
Drift
must've got a
House.
lot of
Throw me a W still. I'll take one.
and then I hit at Stolen, Blue Tile, a couple of places.
What I hit Drift House for the Wizard of Oz.
But I looked out for my little brother though, cause he a big Patriots fan. So, and they ain't got no skate shops in Baltimore like that. So,
Hey, we can't all be perfect, Dank.
you know, we can't all be perfect. You feel me? Can't all be perfect. I try to tell them that sometimes.
Hey, South Jersey, didn't you want to show something tonight? You got the link.
When is WrestleMania?
April
I
9th
know that.
and
that was
April 20th. We're officially starting the
missed that, kid.
countdown now because today is April 1st. So we have 19 to April.
I'm surprised you ain't got tickets, Hunter.
Message.
If I didn't buy all the shit I bought recently, I could. It was one or the other. It was either go to WrestleMania or get all
In
my
Vegas,
shit,
too.
my collectibles. And of course, this would have to be the year that we'd have Brick by Bricks, SB4s, Bread 85s, Union 1s. So they didn't just maybe make me decide. No. They threw everything plus the kitchen sink at me to not go.
They really did. Because y'all want to know something crazy? Because I'm supposed to be done with sneakers. And I was not going to buy no sneakers this year.
Yeah, I ain't.
You know, Dank, when you said there was so many green sneakers out there, you reminded me I had these too.
Yeah, like you got to think about it. It's a lot of green, olive, color
Yeah,
sneakers out
defeated.
there.
You
So,
never
I
had
actually
too
like
many
these, though.
tweets.
look,
Tells you.
I placed the order for those Ghost Rider, and they canceled my order. I don't know why, because they were sitting on the site. They
Yeah,
canceled
they
my
were
shit.
sitting.
Yeah, they canceled my shit.
And
So
I could have gone I could have got the white pair too, but they were sitting. Then all of a sudden they disappeared.
yeah,
They sold
the
out.
white
These
pair
are
was
still sitting. I think
I think they are.
it's actually a really nice shoe. I like these.
But I don't know why they canceled my order though. But I took it as a sign that I probably needed the money. So I was like, fuck it. I guess I'll keep my money then, y'all. So, but yeah, those are nice. I actually really do like those.
Oh, yeah.
They look hella comfortable.
That's what I hear.
Out of shoes deadly. He says, Hunter, there's still white cement 4s, Gamma 12s. I mean, Gamma 11s.
And that's we still got Gamma 11s,
Rare 4s.
4s, rare 3s and 4s.
Crazy. J Balvin 4 sometime this year.
Added backboard 1s. Like
The J Balvin 4s, they're gonna come out.
Yeah, supposedly he, you know how he drops one a year or whatever. He has the 1, the 2, the 3, and now from an interview he did with Complex, they asked him, "We got a 4 down the pipeline." He goes, "Yep, we do."
Oh wow.
Yep. So
Cobra, if you want to come up, let us know. If anybody wants to come up, just let us know. We're just hanging out. South Jersey, I sent you the link earlier, but let me make sure I sent it to you, not somebody else by accident.
what up, Cheesy?
Cheesy.
Love you too, Cheesy. He says love you guys.
The only thing that's rainbow that needs to be in that shoe.
Where is Cheesy out of? Where's he from?
DMV?
Jeezy's from New York originally.
But he's somewhere on the East Coast, right?
The East Coast.
Baltimore or Maryland?
Maryland.
Maryland.
DMV.
In Maryland.
We need to go to his little shop, man. He's been posting some good looking food. I need some of that
For
cheesecake too.
years, bro. For real.
Man,
Hey yo,
That's
we're
freaking-
at in Maryland though, cause I might be up there, and I definitely want to stop in and
I
see the shop.
I thought Cheesy was in Connecticut. But hey, more
There you go.
importantly, the most important thing you need to know about Cheesy is he's a big Eagles fan.
Bro. Don't talk that shit.
Who cares if y'all Eagles fans, bro? Y'all got y'all Super Bowl. Congratulations, y'all
Tell
didn't
him,
let
Zach.
Kansas
Tell him
City win.
you guys you're finally good. You're finally relevant. Be happy.
Hey, we're about to grab another one, man. Calm down. Just take a back seat.
Whoa! Watch. Look. Chill out, bro. Chill out, bro. Y'all got y'all shit this year, but next year y'all got to play
Y'all got
Lamar
what?
Jackson in the Super Bowl,
Right.
okay?
Enjoy
Congrats,
well,
Michael
last.
Massey.
We're not scared of Lamar. Sorry.
Hey, but I think that would have been a way better game. Lamar and Jalen Hurts in the
He's
Super
in
Bowl. That would've
Salisbury.
been fine.
Dankeys in Salisbury, right there, Maryland.
Okay.
Don't be upset.
Beard, I hate you. He says.
Can you feel the love tonight?
You better hope Cheesy's not free right now.
Oh.
No, but I respect the Eagles though, because y'all understood the assignment. So for that, I fuck with y'all. Because if y'all would have let Kansas City three-peat, boy.
Hey, you know what I think's funny about that whole situation, though? We got cheated out of the game that they got their first one, so they would have never been on a three-peat. And just like that, we took their three-peat away from them.
Yeah, that was beautiful. Hey, look, it was so beautiful to see Travis Kelce all depressed and sad. That was like, yes, she
Jalen
didn't
wanted to
give
run
you
the
no
score.
ass tonight. And then you play like ass too. That was the best part. Yes, you play like straight trash. You want to walk around kicking Justin Tucker's equipment around.
Hey, everyone look at
For the
Hunter's
game.
toilet paper.
That still surprises me, Hunter, considering
That's right.
I live in the DFW area.
From the Cowboy Stadium, baby. From the
Hold on,
The
Cowboy.
original or the
Cowboys
new
fan?
one?
You a Cowboys fan, Hunter?
Damn right.
Damn, I was riding around with a Cowboys fan the whole time.
Hey, I got no problem with the Ravens.
I ain't got no problem with the Cowboys though, but I like to hang with winners.
Oh no.
Well, if you want to talk about winners, we got the most rings. We might not be, right now we're not hot, but just remember we were winning so many championships, racking up so many rings. They call us America's team.
Get over
And
that
your
shit, man.
owner
Y'all need to
didn't know
stop
how
calling
to
that.
not get the
America's
credit.
team.
Your
We were
owner did
never
not know
America's
how
team.
to
Not a
not
good
get the
team,
credit.
just
He had to have all the
America's
credit.
team.
You
I
guys
still don't
love
understand
yourself
that.
America's team, bro.
Never
But y'all-
heard the Eagles called America's team.
But y'all not the most winningest team no more. You know who that is? The
Who?
Ravens.
You still ain't
The
got
Ravens.
get more rings than us, then we can talk. When you got more championship rings, we can have a conversation. Until
You
then,
know what we do in Baltimore? You know what we do in Baltimore in the 410? When our
What?
coach wins the Super Bowl, we don't fire him, okay? We don't get him about the building.
See what you started, brother?
Tell him, Cheesy.
Yeah, Robert.
Not enough fingers for all our rings.
Sorry, no, though. I like the Cowboys though, because they make the game funny, man. I be like, what is Jimmy doing? I mean, not Jimmy. What is Jerry
Another
doing?
Cowboys fan right here, Michael Nassis. What's goody?
Congrats,
Oh,
Mike.
God.
You hit the piggies today as well. Congrats, Mike.
Let's go.
Mike is a Cowboys fan. I forget. Yeah, he is a Cowboys fan.
Hey, Dank, you got to keep those guys close. You never know when you're going to need a VCR.
Brother.
Right?
Get your rings first, youngin. Then
Hunter,
talk.
stop living in the past, bro. It's all right.
I have no
Right.
choice.
I
right?
swear. Hey, look. Cowboys fans and Steelers fans always
all
want
they-
to live in the past.
That's all they have, bro. That's all they have. They have no
Yeah,
future.
we just
Y'all
have more
Pittsburgh
championships
and
than everybody
Dallas.
else. That's all we have. Just more championships than the rest of you.
Hunter, I could sit here and brag about how many fucking lollipops I had when I was 5 years old, but what does that have to do with tomorrow?
Anybody could have a
Talk your
lollipop.
shit.
Not anybody can have championship rings, though.
Talk your shit, Rob. You
Right,
feel me? I had a first edition Charizard when I was a kid. Fuck you.
Still easier
Oh,
to
no.
get than a championship ring back with when that talent was playing. Woo.
Oh, Hunter.
You know what I respect about Cowboy fans though is that they do not jump ship. They don't give a what's going on.
Damn right.
Because every year is every
Look,
year.
they talking about trading Dak Prescott, and guess what? They still can.
What am I supposed? Just because Dion, Emmett, Troy, Irvin, just because they're not there no more, now I'm supposed to jump ship? Hell no, that's not a real fan. A
No.
real fan stays with his team.
Yeah, but you can admit when your team fucking sucks, Hunter. Shut the fuck up.
I'm pretty much sure.
Doesn't matter if my team sucks or not right now. We still got more rings than you.
You know what I don't get though is that every year y'all say it's y'all year. Like I could see if y'all ended like Buffalo or Baltimore. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all can be like, yeah, next year's our year. You feel me? But y'all don't even make it to the playoffs for y'all to be saying, yeah, next year our year. You feel me? And then Jerry Jones said he going all in, but he didn't spend a dime.
Just win, baby. Could be worse, right? Raiders.
Yeah,
It's
right.
every year, man.
Shit. Yo, what up, Soul?
Ice, baby.
Are those
Yeah, of
bricks
course.
my bricks to wear or to keep on ice?
Ice, baby.
Definitely wear them though, but I wouldn't wear them right now. But that's
Cool.
up to you.
I told Bulldog to keep his pair on ice, and I'll wear mine. So that way we keep one. So we got one good pair in a few years still, at least.
There you go. Yep.
Have you wore your SB4s yet?
Nah, I still didn't wear my first SB4s yet. I'm still behind. I'm gonna wear 1-on-1 though when I do wear them.
1 and 1, like one green and one blue.
One pine green, one navy.
But what if they drop another colorway? Then damn, bro.
The third leg, baby. Third leg's gonna come in
Third
clutch.
leg, you gotta put that motherfucker in the trunk, huh?
As long as I do it before another colorway comes, I can pull it off. I gotta decide on the same. But I do want to wear the same shoelaces in both pairs. 2 different shoes, same shoelace.
And
So-
from the pace that they dropping them, you got about 2 years. You got about 2 years to wear your shoes.
I take the challenge. I got a lot of other shoes ahead on the moment.
We know you do, Mr. K Swiss. Mr. Batman.
Those are Batman case. And one more brand to the collection.
Hey, I fuck with it. I respect the fact that you got everything.
I fucking try. Like, it is not fucking easy finding like those kind of shoes. Like, it is
I'm
a solid.
done. I told you I was done when you walked by. I told you I was done.
Do they bleed on the pants? They better not.
I am wondering about that, about the bricks. Like, do they bleed?
I really hope not. That's
They-
gonna break my heart.
I've heard that they bleed on the shoelaces.
No.
White.
Yeah, they bled on the white laces.
But I
Kevin,
haven't seen no
do that.
pictures of them bleeding on the white
Me
laces.
neither.
What? Where y'all been?
Like bleeding to me is like
Peaker.
bleeding to me is like the cherry 12s that was bleeding, or the what's the sixes that came out that everybody was hyped about, but then when they got them, the white looked pink. I forgot what it's the OG colorway. So don't nobody remember?
I
Was
remember
it
the
Carmine?
Jordan.
Was
I
it
remember the
Carmine?
Jordan 6 Carmines bleeding, and everybody was excited about those.
Yeah. Like now the bricks, I haven't seen no pictures of those like bleeding like that. Unless I'm just blind and I haven't, and I just can't.
I mean, I haven't seen it myself, but I've heard that at least on the white shoelaces.
Crazy.
Oh, so terrible, so terrible.
So I was thinking about getting some white wax laces, see if that possibly helped.
Shit. Curry
For-
went to 52 tonight. Sheesh.
Damn.
That just broke my whole train of thought. I'm just thinking 52 points, and they didn't think about putting a guy, freaking 2 guys on him, maybe? Like,
How can you, bro? That guy from the half court, he just throws it in. It's ridiculous. It's a treat to watch him, right?
they need to freaking learn how to play defense and get in the NBA.
Where's Rodman, right?
For real. They need to get rough, get wild. Which Power Rangers show should I start my boy on? Oh, this was an easy one. You gotta start him on the original. Episode 1. Right, and don't stop watching it until after the Green Ranger becomes the White Ranger, and then after that's all done and we're not on the originals anymore, then tell him they discontinued the Power Rangers. Don't listen to what anybody tells you. There's no other Power Rangers. Keep it there so that way the memory of the Power Rangers stays golden and epic forever. And if they didn't ruin the other 17 generations of the Power Rangers, we would see those other 17 generations around. But magically, every time you see the Power Rangers come back with something on something today, it's always the original Power Rangers you see mixed in. Never, ever.
I don't know. It's a couple. Look, it's a couple generation of Power Rangers I fuck with, but besides the original, the space one.
Who was
The one where
the
they had the little space, the little color bar across their chest.
who was like the hit Power Ranger in it?
It was a silver Power Ranger. It was a silver Power Ranger, like the OP one. And then the Turbo Power Rangers. I fucked with the Turbo Power Rangers. I can't look. The Turbo Power Rangers, they was whipping them cars, spinning the block on motherfuckers. Yeah, look, they was on some different type of shit, and they had a black red Power Ranger, so I had to fuck with that. You feel me? I think that was the first black red Power Ranger that they had. Was in turbos.
Wait, say it again.
I said in turbos, I think they had the first black red Power Ranger.
Ooh, you probably are right there.
Click that, Hunter. I don't know if he's talking about that one there. Is that what you're talking about, Dink? On screen?
Yeah, that one right there. Yeah, boy, that Silver Ranger was tough. I ain't gonna lie, the one
This looks
yeah,
like
the one right there.
This to
the
me, it's
one
a
that's-
whole other show.
You're muted, JB. I don't know if you
Muted?
were saying.
He did on purpose.
Okay.
In the
Yeah,
original
okay.
series, the yellow Power Ranger was male. So everything that's dubbed, all the footage, all the fighting footage that they've shown, it's a male Power Ranger. Trini, the girl in the original series, the Yellow Ranger,
He wasn't throwing no hands.
all the fighting scenes were it's a male. Because in the Japanese version, Super Sentai,
Oh,
yeah,
What up, Rami? Ty?
yo, what up, Ty?
there was only one female in the Japanese version. Well, the original.
Yeah.
Rami,
There's only
you
one
did miss
female.
it, though. I can't believe that. I didn't know that.
They diversified it a little bit more here in the U.S., but it's an original. It's a Japanese
So
mecha
why not just
giant
make?
robots.
Then why not make the Yellow Ranger Jap? Oh, because they wanted to make two girls, right?
Yeah, they wanted to diversify it a little bit more.
Or just add on a brand new color then. Shit.
They couldn't because they were using Japanese footage. It's a Japanese show. All of them are pretty much. I mean, maybe some of the newer stuff, but all they did was they spliced the fighting scenes with the U.S. scenes, and they made a killing pretty much.
Wow. On the effing real. I thought they just stole the concept that it was in
No.
Jap, and then they made their own version of it from.
No, it wasn't stolen. It was just they
really
instead of dubbing the Japanese show, they just spliced it together with U.S. Saved by the Bell, pretty much.
Damn.
But it was ingenious.
Absolutely. Shit, I still remember the Green Ranger series, him coming on.
Mm-hmm.
That was
RIP to the GOAT, the best Ranger ever.
Hells yeah, he really is the GOAT.
Have you seen the the Bandai DX Chogogan Megazord that they made? Bandai made?
No, I don't think so, at least.
That thing is, and they have the freaking Dragon Zord, all of that. I mean, it's made by Bandai. I mean, it's super high quality and it's high dollar also. It's kind of like the Voltrons that I have, but it's really, and then they came out with an all black and gold version of it, like a special edition version of it. It's pretty badass. If you can find it, and it's the Bandai DX Shogoken. Look it up. You might be able to find it on Big Bad Toy Store. But it's really pretty badass.
Say the name of it again. Bandai.
It's Bandai. If you go on, just look up Power Rangers on Big Bad Toy Store, or let me see.
I just gotta put the word BI and Big Bad Toy Store comes up right away. Yo, what up, Queso? And that would be StreamYard freezing on me for the night. Just I was just about to say finally one night I got it where StreamYard didn't freeze on me.
It's
Nope.
weird.
The Super Sentai DVD resale too. LOL for like $60-$70. Yeah.
My Wi-Fi's acting up. I can't.
All right, you said Big Bad Toy Store.
If you look up
My man.
Cobra.
There he is.
What's up, fellas?
Cobra!
What's up, Hunter?
How are we?
I'm good, man. I was on stream and you're like, hey man, jump up. So I said, I don't have a lot of time tonight, but I said I got some stuff to show. You might as well do
Woo!
it on Hunter's stream.
Let's do it.
Yeah. yeah, exactly. This
That's
is just
what
stuff
also
I got in recently. I think I already showed this, so I want to show it too. Got my Venom on here for Hunter. And I got something else, Hunter. I'm a coffee drinker, so I have to get a crazy mug, So I got this.
Oh, damn.
Ooh,
The best Mandalorian ever, right?
absolutely.
Yeah, I got a bunch of cups too, and mugs. I collect.
Bro, that's
we all collect all crazy stuff, everything. I know Joe Dizzle has a bunch of like yogurt spoons. I remember he showed that one time.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
That's why we have these meetings on Tuesday.
Exactly. So I got this, and I think Hunter has it too. I showed it already, but I want to show it.
Sir.
Bob Ross.
I call these, you have this crazy names. I call this the Joker.
Ooh.
This is the Leahy Benberry Jokers with the green and the purple.
Right?
9-on-1 V2s.
Great shoe.
Fuzzy suede on it. Crazy like highlighter colors on the bottom. Like this is a crazy. It's still sitting on New Balance, which is insane.
I don't know.
I mean, it's a little expensive, but crazy shoe though. Yeah, sick. And the box is crazy too.
Scared me away too, but
Yeah, it's worth it. The materials and everything. The box is sick.
bro, the box
Colors be
next
the
level.
problem. But yeah, the box is crazy.
I didn't know the box was gonna be like that either.
Yeah, I like this. I can't wait to unBS these. And then I got this in.
I saw this. I see the Supreme over there.
Yeah. Which color you think it is?
Purple.
Ah,
Is it?
yeah, you know me, man.
Oh, yeah. Congrats, bro.
Let's go. You know what I
Yeah.
did? I thought of if I bought them, what was I gonna get? And the fun,
Yeah, this
I
is
was
the
gonna
color.
get those originally, and I was mad I overslept. So then I saw
Yeah.
the New Balance that came out the same day. So I said, you know what? I told myself I'm buying a purple shoe today. I'm buying a purple shoe today.
Yeah, this is the only color I wanted. I mean, the black is sick too, but purple, man. I gotta get the purple. I don't know why. I'm in the purple recently. Purple and pink. I've completely changed. I used to be a black and white shoe guy, and now it's all purple and pink and highlighter colors.
It's nice to be older now, right?
Yeah, I don't care anymore what people think. That's probably why.
Exactly. We're at
Yeah.
that age now where it's like, you don't like it, fuck you.
Exactly. I got one more that I got in. I think someone showed it on area stream last Sunday. I want to show it. It's the new Staples Brooks running collab that came out, and the color on this is like an off-white color with the red, and it's a running shoe. I had Brooks before. I used to run a little bit, so I knew this was a sick collab. But thanks to SB Rami, he got a special pack for me, a special one for me. He went to the event and he got this for me.
Oh shit.
He got
That
the
was
man.
so
Nice.
He got the man Jeff Staple to sign these for me, and he also got him to sign the
so-
box too.
Shout out Rami for that,
Yeah,
bro. That's
shout
good
out.
shit right there.
So I got a 11.5 signed Staple shoe. It's not a SB, but it's a signed Staple shoe.
Hey,
I'll take it.
there you go. And
Yeah,
a staple,
So-
staple.
I got it. Yeah, these look nice. I think I might buy another pair just to run with.
I was
Just
gonna
another
say,
pair of
you
these,
gotta
honestly.
get another pair for feet.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, I got a bunch of other stuff coming in, but I think some might come in. Maybe I could show it on Aries Stream on Saturday. So
Nice.
they're in transit.
Yeah. It's so tempting. If you're here after when we're backstage, man, I got so much stuff around. I really went a little way too crazy. I got to pay all my cards off now.
Yeah, I bought a lot of shoes recently, like last 3 days,
Oh yeah.
which I didn't expect. Those kind of things. And then I'm still looking for the Udos. I'm still looking for hitting the SB4s. I haven't gotten those. Maybe on sneakers. Maybe we'll see.
Oh, you
But I
I
got
thought you got the SB4s.
No, I was on vacation. Remember that week? I
Mm.
missed everything. I was on a cruise, and that was when the SB4s dropped, and also the Union dropped. The EA Union dropped there too, so I missed that. But I did do something. I was in Grand Turk in the Turks and Caicos, and it was 2 hours where I had free Wi-Fi at Margaritaville, and I entered for the Dodgers, Kobe Dodgers, and I hit. So those, that's crazy. I know. First undefeated hit ever. I've never hit undefeated. So,
and all it took was you to go on a cruise where you don't have Wi-Fi, and that's when you hit.
That's when it. Yeah, I've been in undefeated raffles for 2 years. Nothing. So
the sneaker gods have a real funny sense of humor. The sneaker gods have.
Yeah. True. Yeah, that's very true. I'll see it. Maybe I do want the bricks. Of all the shoes, I really don't need the SB4 navies. I know it's a great shoe. I have the original ones, but those bricks are the original, fours from him. And I think I might need it.
You hit on at Concepts in store while you were on vacation?
Yes, I did. Rami, yeah.
Oh.
I did. But I was in that 2 hour window while I was in Grand Turk, I looked at my email and it said pick up today. That was Tuesday.
Ooh.
That was in Miami. It's like I'm not gonna make that. So
I'm on a boat right now. Any chance maybe we can wait?
Shout out Rami and even Kosher. They try to finagle some stuff from Concepts to try to get that pair, but we couldn't. It was okay. So I did hit those, but I just couldn't pick them up. But then I got the Kobe's, so it kind of worked out.
Which one did you want more?
I wanted the bricks. That was my number one. I didn't even get the unions, and I'm okay with those. I'm not passing, but yeah.
Hey,
fours. I like fours more.
You
fours and threes.
You could always go to Me and Dog's site, man. They got a full size run.
I was thinking about it.
Right to the front door.
I wasn't a huge fan of the bricks, but it helped that I hit for retail, but having them in hand, it's just something else, man.
That was the same thing with Galaxies. I wanted Galaxies so bad, but when it went by, I was like, I could, I never was a phone person. So, but the only one I'm thinking about, honestly, is the bricks. That's the one that stays in my head. I need to hit on StockX, like you said. Probably gonna come.
You gotta trust me when I tell you, don't let that one go.
Yeah,
definitely. Whatever the hell you gotta do to get it, it's really worth it. It's really nice. Like
it really
I wanted it, but I didn't want it until I saw. I was going back and forth, and I saw Roman Reigns come out Monday Night Raw.
I saw that too. Yeah, that kind of pushed me over too.
Seth Rollins and Spear freaking CM Punk in them, and I was like, "Yep, those are good." They're coming home.
Now that I have the bricks in hand, I want to go back for the cements because they're basically the same shoes. What they're saying.
Oh yeah, you want me to show you those? I have
the cements.
Yeah,
you have
they're
them?
sick. They're not as I think if someone compared them online, I saw them. The bricks are more honest. I thought it was the same thing. I really thought so because I didn't see them in hand. But when they showed it separately, the bricks have more suede, I think, and the mud guard is a little harder, more like brick. I'll show it real quick. Let me bring it.
Okay.
They should they should drop in price. In my opinion, there's going to be a lot of pairs out there from what the rumor has it.
Which ones? The cements?
Yeah, the navies.
The navies.
Oh, the SBs.
Yeah, SB.
Yeah.
So it has that kind of hard, but it's not like I saw that the brick ones have like a cracked look like a brick.
Yep.
Right.
These are just harder, and it doesn't have I think it's a little lower suede. It's not as.
And nobody wanted those either.
These are sick.
I don't know why. No, they are dope.
In Boston, yeah. These are look at this.
Yeah, well, look at the resale on those now.
Yeah, they're pushing 350 now. Yeah, I know.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. Look at the back.
So,
look at this wet cement.
What came out the same time as those? Because I remember there was a reason I didn't grab them. It wasn't because I didn't want them.
I think it was after the breads and then the metallics, not metallics.
Oh wait,
the military blues.
Was it the gray bikes?
Yeah.
Because I remember there were 2 gray shoes coming out, and I didn't have the funds to get both with whatever else I was getting. So I had to make a choice on one of them, and I probably went with the Bike Air for the set.
I thought I like gray colors like that. I like the way that it blend all the gray colors and it kind of gave me like that Black Cat vibes but gray, like
Mhm.
a wolf gray, whatever, Black Cat. So I'm like, oh, I'll keep it. Let me see. I still DS. I have too many fours. So I haven't.
Dude, like that
Worn
guy on
everything.
the internet, bro, get a spray cannon, hit it with the black all around.
Nah, no man, that's rage baiting. I hate that really so much.
Right?
I don't know why they really trigger me.
The
When,
Navy's right. Was it
Yeah.
the Navy?
yeah,
So
anytime they spray anything, it triggers me.
yeah, that's so stupid.
Yeah.
But I did have to go back for these thanks to Hunter.
Oh,
I'm so happy when I could be a good influence. Fuck yeah.
Oh yes,
I still
sleeper.
think that's the best shoe of the
Under
summer.
retail.
Yeah.
So yeah. These were going for like on Nike, they dropped them in price big time when they were just sitting there.
Mhm.
And I regret not getting them back then, but this is a really nice shoe. I like these.
thank you, super.
Fuck yeah. Thank you, sis.
Yeah, if someone said that was a collab, you know what I'm saying? Like if it was a collab, the way they made that shoe, it would fly. It's
Oh.
because it wasn't a
Yeah.
collab.
Bulldog, can you pull that up?
Yes, sir. You sure? Got your credit card ready?
Uh-oh.
Oh, I made sure to leave my cards not next to me tonight, so I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, it's right there, Hunter.
Doesn't mean I can't run into the room to go grab it, though.
For real.
Bro, those are pretty dope. Shit.
Oh yeah.
All right. I'm not a big baseball guy. Self-control.
What's the Orioles at? I got the Baltimore Orioles.
Self-control. Telling yourself you have self-control. Keep lying.
They're not looking. Hey, Dank. They're not looking at the clearance section.
Damn, that's sick. Right, Dodger one
Mhm.
or the fours.
A Yankee one.
Yeah.
At least we not using no illegal bats. You know what I'm saying?
Natural.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of fire. Damn, look at this Yankee and the Phillies over here.
Man, I regret getting rid of my Philly Dunks.
I didn't want to.
Which
Rock.
one, JB? Not the Philly non-SB, the Philly SB, right?
The Philly SB.
I hit the non-Philly ones on sneakers, and I sold those. Those are sick too.
Yeah, I actually, two of my workers, they're brothers. I was in the Dominican Republic on vacation, and they asked them, "Hey, go for me," and they both hit. So right off the back, I sold one pair, and I kept the other one. And I was like, "Man, I'm never gonna wear this," and now I freaking regret it. I wish I still had that pair. I sold
Yeah,
a
those-
bunch of. I was
The one
just
with the gum, the gum on the bottom one.
Come on the bottom.
Yeah, those are nice. Those are sick.
I bought the wrong
Hey.
size.
I mean, that's how I feel about. I don't know. I feel like I never wear my purple CPFMs because I feel like to wear those, man. You gotta have like a nice car, nice house and shit, man. You can't be driving in no hoopty wearing no purple CPFM.
Yeah, you gotta get out your car, walk all the way down the block, and then walk back around and be like, "That's not
You
my
know
car."
what I'm saying?
You can't roll up with the car. You gotta
I
walk
got
in.
stuff to this, man. Yeah, I gotta let them shits go, man. You feel me?
Soul thought it was clickbait. He thought it was double blink.
Same, bro. I wanted that. Look.
So what's all this deal about the bat, man? I don't watch baseball. I don't.
Here comes the bat hate.
Goes Rami.
It ain't
Yeah,
bat.
Rami's a Yankees fan, so he's good with the
Yeah, they
with the bat.
tweaked the bat. They added the weight like a different position or whatever.
Torpedo, they call
Yeah.
it.
I heard Romney was he was a Jets fan too, but I ain't saying.
I'm just trying to figure out in baseball, if you get hit with the ball and you're going to charge them out, why would you take a baseball bat that's in your hand let go of it and then run at the guy in the mouth.
Cause you might get suspended.
Yeah, you're probably not gonna
Go
play
to
ever
prison.
again if you hit him with a bat.
Or go to
Yeah.
prison. Yeah.
The deadly
Like-
weapon.
I'm sorry. I'm not putting the bat down if the bat's already in my hand.
That's
You
your
don't
that's your
put
old
that
life,
bat down, so
Hunter.
you
That's your
ain't-
old life talking.
Right?
You
Unincriminate
gotta think
yourself.
about it though. They making
Are there any
hundreds and
Astros
millions of
fans in
dollars.
here?
When I was younger and I played when I was in roller hockey, I'll never forget the kid dropped his gloves and his stick, and I just looked at him. I was like, nope, whopped him right with the stick. And
Are there
I
any?
said, why would I drop the hockey stick that I had in my hand?
Remind me never to
That
play
makes sense to me.
baseball.
Man, that was also the last day I was able to play in that league. But hey,
Mhm.
it was fun until.
That's exactly what happens.
Oh man, that dude was mango. Oh, he looked bad.
Plus, some baseball players make real bread. I mean, they make more than basketball and football players. So. Hell no,
Well-
I ain't fucking up my check. I'll still fight though.
Rami's like, don't you have somewhere to be in the morning? I'm meeting up Rami at Disney tomorrow.
Are you really?
Yeah,
That's awesome.
he's in town
Hey.
for vacation. Yeah,
Alright.
look, man, I got coffee. Look, I'll fill this up, Rami, and I'm good to go. Don't worry.
There you go.
There you go.
This is
This
the
is
way.
jam mug too. Look at this thing. Like a 3 Starbucks cups in there. I'm good to go.
What are you going to do in Disney?
Epcot. We're gonna hit like all those rides. Guardians. Just hang out over there.
I heard popcorn buckets. That's what I heard.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I thought he was out here buying stuff at Disney Springs. I saw he was live today. So
Get me some popcorn buckets while you're there.
yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna text you if I see any.
Thank you. Relax, just some popcorn buckets.
They got a pitch clock now?
Problem. I may have a popcorn bucket problem.
Well, that's what my son is saying about what's a pitch clock.
So
Hold
they
on,
don't
so now they making pitchers pitch before they want to?
Yeah, there's a clock. There's a clock now.
What?
That's crazy.
Wait.
Yeah, clock's been around since last year.
Wait, what's a pitch clock?
There's a countdown that pitchers see while they're pitching. They have to throw the ball before
It's like the
the
quarterback.
clock goes to 0.
And if they
How
They
long
don't,
can't
did it
stay up all
die?
day.
what happens if they don't throw the ball before?
I think they get. I think it's a ball or something. I can't remember exactly what it is.
Yeah,
It's
I think it's a ball.
yeah.
And the batter has to get in the box within so many seconds
Yes.
because it stalls the game.
Yeah, they did speed up the game. It was
Makes
much
sense.
faster.
Because baseball games aren't long enough as it is, right?
right?
No,
Yeah,
it's
it
faster.
is-
It's
it is
faster.
like-
They force them to pitch, and then sometimes the pitchers, like they have to like calm themselves down if they're getting hits. No, they can't do it, and they get just multiple hits on them, and they have to take them out of the game, which is part of the game now. Before you could just
That's
delay
why
and
I'm not
delay.
into baseball. It's not. It's just too long for me.
Yeah, I can't do.
I don't have the.
games used to be like 3 hours. I ain't gonna lie.
It's fun during the playoffs. Don't get me wrong, but during the season, yeah, for sure.
Okay, so what's
It's fun. It's fun if you're actually at the game.
I was just gonna say I can go to the game, but that's where it ends.
Like you going to the game, that's different. But watching the baseball game on TV, that's a little boring. I ain't gonna lie.
so
Yeah.
I've only been to one baseball game in my lifetime. We sat behind home base. Home plate, and then we caught a foul ball.
Oh wow!
Oh
Yeah,
man.
off of there was the Rangers against the Angels, so it was what's his name, Pujols fouled it to the back. It hit the digital screens, on the between the levels. It bounced off of there and then just pretty much landed in our lap. So
There's no
that
fight.
was
There's
pretty-
no fight for it because I see those people jumping into the stands, trying
Nah,
to pull balls from little kids and stuff.
yeah, no, it was
That's
nothing like
messed up.
that. And it
That's
was.
good.
I still have the ball. It's in my change jar.
Bulldog, could you pull these buckets up from Mr.
Oh,
Old
you don't want to see these, Hunter.
and Rami?
And you don't want to see it.
Yeah, we do.
It dropped last. He said, "Where did it drop?" It dropped last week when it opened for, I think, the spring festival that Epcot has.
Hey, you'd be surprised. I may have it already. Let's see. All right. Let's. All right. That's one. That's a good one.
Oh, that's tough.
Oh yeah, that's tough. That's great. That's Max.
Look at this one. This is the Easter one.
It's Thumper.
Max, toughest one. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm not too crazy about Thumper. I don't know. Thumper's not. I don't really know Thumper.
Bambi.
But the first one, Max, Goofy movie,
Mm-hmm.
one of the most
That's a must.
epic.
Yep.
Let me tell you something. If I knew there was a Max popcorn bucket out there, I definitely, without a doubt, would have to make sure
Oh,
that my popcorn bucket,
I didn't even notice what you were saying until I looked up.
one way or another,
That's
came
fire.
home.
I shouldn't have doubted it.
Never doubt the popcorn.
Eh.
Never doubt it.
That's dope. I need one of those.
Bro, this was probably the hardest bucket I had to find. I mean, and remember,
When
I
did
had
that-
buckets come from Mexico, Jerusalem, Thailand, and Thailand.
When
This-
did they drop?
They had 90s night at Disney around the week I was in. That week I went back to New York. They had 90s night at Disney.
Mm.
And when I first saw it, I went ape shit. When I tell you,
Yeah, I might have to get.
stop looking and going wild to find that one. Especially that's my favorite Goofy movie right there. Powerline. Woo-hoo!
I didn't know there was more than one. A Goofy movie.
Bro, epic. And well, you guys will see in the next weeks to come. I got a few other buckets just trying
Weeks?
to find that one.
Multiple.
Bro, I got a lot. I'm not messing with you, man. I got a lot of shit.
You know, I'd ask you where you put all your stuff, but then again, I've got a 10 by 30 storage unit that I keep putting stuff in.
I want to see your Gundam stuff. You said you're gonna bring them up.
Now you need
Man,
the
I-
Fanny Pack Hunter.
It's just a bunch of unbuilt kits, man.
I know,
A bunch
I know.
of unbuilt kits.
What's that fanny bag?
That's what you need. 90s night, baby. Fanny Pack. They're bringing it back.
I didn't see the fanny pack.
I carry a fanny pack every day.
Yeah, I might have to get that. That's like one of my favorite Disney movies.
Right? Like
Yeah, that movie is crazy good.
one of the most epic Disney movies.
I had that movie on VHS, y'all. Like, you feel me? Like, I know old though, but you know what I'm saying? It's old, okay, you feel me? The song, I smoke too much though, so I don't really remember it word for word though. But I remember the rhythm of it. You feel me?
Let's hear it.
Nah. No, Bulldog.
Hold up.
gosh.
Damn.
Stick to your profession.
Did you read what my son put on there in the chat?
I have more brothers, but they're in storage. Oh no.
Right. Yeah, you're some of the sniper, man. I've tried to do that on chat too. I try to like hit them with the one-liners. You know how I go. Just find something and just hit it.
This guy's a clown, man.
He is. He's funny though.
He's gonna be 30 this year, 30 in September. I can't believe that.
Crazy dude.
He'll be 30.
You had him young.
Yeah.
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 Hey, Mr. Old School, that was a classic movie. You feel me? Like, that was like
Classic.
Well, here's the thing though, Hunter. Do you have
playful.
the
Like, come on, man. What you trying to play so goofy for, man?
Do you know I gotta go watch that movie? Is it on Disney?
I
Yeah.
swear.
It is.
It is on Disney?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Disney Plus.
Boy.
I swear, bro. I love that movie.
Hunter, do you have a VHS player?
Oh, yes, I do.
All right, nice.
I told you he's a Cowboys fan.
Hunter has the TV VHS combo player.
I got a setup in the sneaker room, like a nostalgic setup.
Nice.
With Sega Genesis, the Super Nintendo, VHS player, DVD player.
You got the old school CRT TV too, the tube one.
Only the VHS player. It's
Oh man, get one of those big tube TVs too.
DVD, the big gigantic thing.
Damn.
It was honestly the only TV I could get it to work on. I wanted to put the VHS up on the big screens, but the new TVs.
I remember the VHS when they first came out. They were almost $1,000, bro. The ones that popped up from on top.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The case. That's crazy.
damn.
Here's something. Remember when the flat screens came out
Yeah,
first? Which
plasma.
were really flat. The plasmas, they were probably about 4, 5, 6 inches thick.
You didn't need a heater in that room either.
I think my brother
Yeah.
paid like 10 grand for one.
Hey Rob, since you're such a Cowboys fan, enjoy the Emmets.
Crazy.
How many Eagles shoes do you have?
Uh-oh. He just got the dog walkers, bro. He has the skunks.
No, Eagles. I said Eagles shoes.
I got purple lobsters. You feel me? Those my Raven shoes. You feel me?
The purple lobsters.
Look, and they been to the bank before. You feel me? And they witnessed a W. And the crazy part about it is, when I wore my purple lobsters to the game last year, Rashad Bateman was wearing custom purple lobster cleats. So, you know what I'm saying? It was like meant to be, man. You know, they grandfathered in.
You know, that's what I like right there. That's something I would say. I would have said Saving Private Ryan though. I'm old.
Saving Ryan's Privates.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's a good one. Bobby Girl Dad is Eagles.
Oh no! I mean a legit
Oh,
Eagles, not the colorway. A legit Eagles player around the shoe. Come on.
shoot, man. I'm looking for a Buccaneers one for me. I don't think I see any.
Buccaneers.
I do have one that's orange. The old school Bucks.
Oh shit! The brick by bricks you could probably get away with.
That's why I wanted it too. It has like that middle color between the dark red and the old creamsicle. It's like
Yeah,
a mix.
there was a little.
Hunter.
There was a time. I was
Flag on
about-
the play, bro. Flag on the play. Rob just sent me this. He said he's not on the computer, but
Oh,
it's a legit same model as yours, bro. Philadelphia Eagles. He says yours doesn't say Dallas.
First off, these are the Emmett Smiths. Actually, Emmett Smiths. not an Allen Iverson shoe in the Eagles colorway. That's the difference.
It's still ugly as fuck.
Second off, mine's in my hand, not on StockX. Don't fuck with your boy.
Oh, he sent me another one.
uh,
What's the
Uh-oh.
next one? online you found.
No, that one is definitely Eagles. What the hell? What are those?
What are
What?
those?
So those are what you call a custom. Can't pull them out and think about it. I don't want to hear about it. Nice try, Bulldog. Nice try.
There's like 20 more, bro. Should we keep going? Yo,
Give me a legit Eagles shoe. A legit. Give me a McNabb or something. Give me an Eagles player exclusive. Not a basketball player shoe that the Eagles bid off of. Give me a real Eagles shoe. Something I can respect.
all right, I got you, bro. Coming up, 1 second.
Definitely don't pull out no fucking LeBron.
Better than LeBron, I think. 1 second.
I did have the Eagles Pegasus. My son took it for gym.
See, now that could have been one.
I got you, Hunter. Coming right up.
Real
This is
old.
official, bro. This is official, licensed. All right, 100%.
Okay, let's see.
Can't wait. I'm waiting for this thing. Let's see this.
Okay, now we're talking.
The Eagles CPFM Cowboys. What are those?
I could absolutely respect those female boots as Eagles.
I have those in tan though.
Your size, right? It works.
Oh shit!
Damn. There's full. You see, there's a full size run going on right there. No one bought any.
Go, go, go.
It's usually how it goes on Eagles merch. Boom, boom, boom. For the record, I never said
So Jersey's like copying right now. I'm about to jump down.
Oh man.
You know, one thing I do respect about Cowboy fans is that they just don't give up, man. They travel.
They do. They're like Pittsburgh Steelers fans.
Oh, they travel like no
Well,
other.
then again, I mean, if you're a true fan, you're
Yeah.
a fan. It doesn't matter what. I
Nah.
just
Look.
What am I supposed to do? Just I'm gonna forget about the 20 championship rings back then.
so have you been a fan since back
70s,
then?
the 80s, the 90s. I'm sorry we didn't do it in the 2000s. We had to let somebody else play.
Let them know, boot.
What are the Yeezy Eagles? What are those?
The Eagles?
The Eagles.
The Eagles? The Eagles?
Cowboys built different. Like yeah, if you're a fan.
Kevin, no, every movie doesn't have a popcorn bucket, and thank God for that because I can't afford it.
Well, I would say 90% though.
Yeah, most of the big movies in theaters.
Yeah,
do.
right. Especially right now that the popcorn bucket thing's turned into like a whole phase. They're starting more movies that might have not got them are getting them. Before it was more that the bigger movies got it.
And then we were down for a couple of years with COVID, so we didn't see a lot of popcorn buckets. We've seen a lot of shoes, but the movie theaters were shut down. So
yeah,
it was a good pause.
As long as they don't come out with the Exorcist bucket where the head spins and everything.
Oh, I want that one.
Come on.
And you could put green stuff in it. It'll spray out the mouth.
Yeah,
that'll be sick.
Dude, man, to this day,
spray some Mountain Dew.
I cannot see that movie. That's the one movie I can't watch.
That would be so great. It's spraying as it's spinning. Wait, you can't see that movie? Why?
It's too close to. It's kind of no.
You should watch it now. I bet you're not scared anymore. When you're younger, you're still scared.
Shit. That's the one movie that freaks me out. That's the one movie that freaks me out.
Was it backwards walking up the steps and stuff?
That and that one specific scene it's just too fucking. It's bad. Yeah.
It is a crazy movie.
For
Let me be the first to tell you, if you see somebody's head spin and they're not dead, run.
Yeah.
Be
You know,
careful.
when I was able to see, I've never seen part 2, but I've seen part 3, and it's just that first one. It was just too realistic.
Like Hunter's favorite line, bro. It's crazy how we live with the women. Something that bleeds for 7 days and doesn't die.
Oh. If it bleeds for 7 days, it
Jeez.
doesn't die.
Careful.
Be careful.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
Yeah.
But they make us bleed once and we're dead.
It's crazy.
I'm just
I gotta
saying.
watch my back when I'm in the kitchen with my wife because, man, we don't get along in the kitchen, man. That's
No, I gave up the kitchen long ago.
cook
I
outside
can't. It's
now.
not my domain anymore. I could grill. I'm the griller, like you said. You know, I'm outside.
I'll be outside all day.
Yeah, I'll be
man.
outside. I can't roll through the kitchen.
It sucks, man. These past couple of days, my wife's been sick, so I've been like cooking and cleaning up and everything. And I was like, man, yesterday, I was like, man, I was sore. I was cleaning up, because I'm like I said, I like to cook, but I'm messy. There's no way to keep it clean, 100%. But
Be like that.
man. Man, I even swept and mopped the floors. I try to, do it. I go before I went to bed. I go, look, I cleaned up. I know you're gonna complain and you're gonna bitch about it tomorrow, but look, I tried.
That's when you got it.
She's gonna do the dust test.
Yeah.
You just got to hit everybody with the infamous Scott Hall speech. It works in many different occasions. You just hit them with the dreams come true, hard work pays off, bad times don't last, but bad guys do. And then you throw the toothpick.
That's a sick slogan right there.
Which, if
And
anybody,
you throw your toothpick.
we are officially in the WrestleMania countdown. April 19th and April 20th, we will be doing a watch party for both nights of WrestleMania.
So I know that joke.
If you bring any questions about shoes that weekend, I will nicely tell you to go fuck off. So I don't want to hear about buckets. I don't want to hear about anything that's not wrestling related.
Man, Hunter, you influenced me more than I think. When I came on, I saw your helmets. I started going crazy. And then we had a discussion like a week ago about wrestling. And it got me back into wrestling, dude. I was like, oh god.
Oh shit.
Now I'm looking at like, where
Next week.
I know, it's
telling
like-
you, if you lived nearby, man, you'd be at my house every day hanging out. I already know.
Yeah, I was already there. I stopped for a while, but I have that wrestling itch. I watched it my whole life. It's just that I got busy, stuff happened, and now I get interested again and get back in it.
I got, and you're not alone. There was a little period where I didn't watch it either anymore. It wasn't like you start going out and doing certain things, so it's different. You don't want to be. You're not going to be home to watch everything. With wrestling, it's like either you watch just the big shows or you watch everything. You can't just maybe watch on Monday night and not the next 3 Mondays. It won't work.
Yeah, you miss too much in the middle. Yeah, you gotta commit for a while at least for the run, whatever run that is.
Hell, you got to commit to that. Wait, aren't you hearing that noise? It's
I heard too. I thought it was my earbud.
No, I'm hearing it too.
There you go. It's good now, right?
Yeah.
Like I told Super, she made a comment that, I hate when people are, in my way in the kitchen. It's the other way around for me. When I get in the kitchen, I'm like, boom, 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 boom. She doesn't move fast enough for me, and my wife is an exceptional cook. So when I feel bad, whenever she cooks dinner, I just let her do her thing and I stay out of the way.
Super Ghost Rider, just let us know when the food's ready. We'll be there, bro. We'll be out of your way.
Or do like my wife did. Like we used to share cooking the first year we got married, and then one day she just came to me and said, "You don't have to cook anymore." And I'm like, "Really?" And I wondered why. It's because she was always, even when I cooked, she was a backseat cooker.
Mm-hmm.
She would come in my food and like season my food and stuff, and I'd be like, "Hey, hold on a second." So
I always ask my wife to taste test because you should always taste your own food, right? but you know, our taste buds are different, so, or they could be different, you know, our palates are different is what I meant to say. So I always ask her, hey, taste this, does it need anything? I always ask for her opinion. And the one thing I've always learned is that, like I said, if my wife is an exceptional cook, I mean, I like to think that I know how to, but you know, there are things that she makes that I wouldn't even dare to try to make. And there's obviously things that I make that she wouldn't want to make, because they're more, I like to deal with the more complex things. You know, I like to go back and learn the methods, or even like when my mom cooks and how she taught me to do things. It was never measurements. It was just a little bit of this, a pinch of this, and it all comes together in the end. But there was this one time where there's this one meal that my mom made for me as a kid, and it was carne guisada, you know, and refried beans and cheap Kraft macaroni and cheese.
You had me at beans.
Which you would, I'm sorry?
You had me at beans.
So it was actually 2 meals. And I told my wife about it. And she made it for me. And I kid you not, dude, if there's one thing I could have for my last meal, it would be that. And I'm serious, dude. It made me choke up. And man, dude, it was such an amazing feat. My mom is still here. Thankfully. But my wife making me that meal, man, that was everything. And you know, it's just like, man, I'm happy. You know, whenever she makes that, and I let her do her thing. I don't mess with it. You know, we doctor up the macaroni and cheese a little bit, but you know, just that. And she would, my mom made me this meatball soup, albondiga soup. You know, that's meatballs with rice in it and a broth and stuff. And I told my wife about it. There was a constant argument between what my mother-in-law makes, that type of soup, what she calls that soup, and what my mom made and she called it that soup. So I asked my wife one time, I would just try to make it. Dude, again, man, dude, it's amazing. There's stuff that, you know, I'll never forget those moments, you know, or whenever she makes it, you know, it's just truly amazing.
It's like that Ratatouille moment that really connects when he eats
it
goes right there. It goes. My
Dude,
mom's still around too, and
just-
she cooks too. And it's the same thing you said. I would go to her house to eat some food, and she hadn't cooked in a while, and it brings me back when I was like 10 years old, like
Man,
instantly.
dude, I mean,
like
seriously, man, that
Yeah.
I couldn't even when she made that, I couldn't even eat, dude. I was so choked up, you know, because it was like, oh,
Shit,
dude,
the
you
gangsters
know,
in
it's
my
like-
neighborhood taught me how to cook. Waiter, we'll take this. Waiter, we'll take that.
No, I went to college not knowing to do anything. I had to learn to cook real quick for myself. So I knew how to cook until I got married, and she's like, "Nope, it's been 19 years. I haven't cooked in 19 years. I tried last year and I sucked.
I make the
My food
best bowl
tasted
of
horrible."
cereal you'll ever have. Nobody makes a better bowl of cereal than me.
man, I wish I could still.
about
I
Mike-
wish I could eat cereal, man.
Mac and cheese, the ones you can microwave, nobody puts that on for 3 minutes. Like I do.
There you go.
Best cup of Kool-Aid also, right, Hunter?
So Queso said, who's winning the triple threat? So for those that don't know, the triple threat is CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and our very own from the chat, Will Roman, the OTC.
Sheesh, I don't know.
Who's winning? Not Seth Rollins. I just can't see him out of the 3 coming out of it. I know that getting CM Punk just to sign the contract
Yeah, CM Punk will take it.
was that match. That was what he wanted. That was what he was promised. Then Cody came in and they had to pull him to the side and be like, listen, I know blah, blah, blah. Will you be okay if we, you know, and that was big of him. The old CM Punk would have been like, no, you're going to have to screw me to get him to take that match.
Yo.
Not little. I forget
Oh,
that
oh.
these I forget the terms with these kids today. I'm sorry, millennials, but he's a better. His attitude is way better than it was his last run. He's not tired and burnt out, which is nice. which I can understand when you're that burnt out, you're hurt, you're injured, and you're working those kind of making another town every night. You know, you're going to be a miserable bastard. CM Punk is walking out the winner. CM Punk said that. And CM Punk saved Roman Reigns and the bloodline. And in return, he said that he told Paul Heyman that he owes him a favor. And after CM Punk, they all signed the contract last Friday, and they knew what CM Punk was looking for. And Paul Heyman said, I know what you're looking for. It's in the contract. You're gonna get your boyhood dream. You're closing out the main event of WrestleMania. It's the one thing CM Punk has never done in his career that he has always wanted to do, and that was main event of WrestleMania. It's his ultimate goal, and just to see that he's gonna get to live that dream is just, even whether he wins or not, it's just amazing to see it because he deserves it. He absolutely deserves to live that dream out. He's put the time and the work more than enough in. The man left for 10 years and they never stopped cheering him. He tried UFC out, got his ass kicked, and still tried it again. Yeah, he got his ass kicked. I don't give a shit.
Right.
Let me know how many people got the balls to jump in a fucking octagon and fight. Shit.
I'm afraid to go in the same room with my wife.
For real.
Anybody that thinks different, I'll be glad to knuckle up with you not in an octagon. Trust me, it is no easy to go in an octagon with a dude that fights. Like that first kid that whooped his ass. Yeah, wasn't a big UFC guy, but he was a 15-0 amateur fighter. He knows what he's doing. These guys are killers that are in those stages. Like,
yeah, well, don't downplay CM Punk either, man. These guys are athletes in their own, world as well. They take some punishment, 100%. Wrestling is real, says Hunter.
Shit. CM
Yeah,
Punk.
you jump off a top rope and see how that feels.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Get up out of bed
Get an
sometimes,
elbow
man.
drop. Just let me know how you feel, and then do that each night in different places that you got to keep traveling. The minute the match is over, you got to get in a rental and drive across the world. Like, but
Have y'all seen the movie The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke?
absolutely.
I mean, did you see it Marissa Tomei was in it, but that was a good movie. So
I'm a sponge for wrestling. Like anything wrestling, I like to watch. Like I've been watching even
The Wrestler was a good movie. Y'all need to see that one if you haven't. It's a good movie.
I just want to know what the favor is gonna be. Is Paul Heyman gonna come out with CM Punk at WrestleMania? That would be a good favor. That would make Roman real pissed. Or does he screw Roman over? He owes a favor that he can't say no to, and we don't know what the favor is. What else could the favor be? If Roman had the belt, I would have said the favor is a world title match. But he don't have the world title. He's not set up to be in that position for a little while, no less. And then on the other side of things, we got Cody Rhodes versus John Cena in John Cena's last ever WrestleMania.
All right, Hunter, I got you, bro, right here. Pull it up. It's crazy. They have odds. There you go. So John Cena is
No, keep going. I said read it to me.
Yes, John Cena is favored to win over Cody Rhodes, bro. Minus 200.
Minus 200?
That's crazy.
Let's do this. Let's go over the odds right now. Like you said, I want to really do this and put our feet.
That's pretty high odds.
Yeah, big time.
All right, minus 200. I'm really going to take this serious.
All right, the first one, it's going to be Gunther versus Jey Uso. And Jey Uso is favored heavily, bro. Minus 600.
Jey Uso's minus 600 to win.
Yep, that's heavily. And then Tiffany versus.
Wait, hold on. So Jey Uso over Gunther minus 600. I don't. So whether you think Jay's walking out champion or not, that's not one you want to bet because you got to risk 600 to win 100, and those odds aren't right. You want to stay away from that match because even though we think Jay's gonna win the way they're building it up, they could throw a swerve in it and Gunther could tap him out real quick. They're big Gunther fans. They're really big on Gunther right now. And I don't know if they're ready to let Gunther drop the belt.
Who knows what they have plotted? It's crazy.
All right, Bulldog, tell us the next one.
Next one is the females, right? Tiffany versus Charlotte Flair.
Okay.
And that one's pretty much like a pick'em. It's minus 130, minus 110, so you can go either way.
All right.
Okay, so how does wrestling work? How do they? I mean, I get it.
It's scripted.
Sports entertainment. I mean, I respect it. There's no way in hell I'd get in there and do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But how is it that everything's scripted or whatever? It's just fun. I get it. I get why people love it and enjoy it and stuff. I totally respect that. But how does it work? What's the inner workings and determining the storylines? It's just like a story, right?
Yes.
Yeah, they have writers and everything too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's cool. I mean, I get it, and it's never been my thing, But I obviously knew who they are growing up, with the old school. You and me, Bulldog, you and I were talking about the wrestlers.
Yeah,
it was better when kayfabe was still real, and you didn't know if the bad guys were really bad in real life or whatnot. The computer ruined it once you could find out all the dirt sheets, which is why I don't read dirt sheets. I don't look up stuff on the computer, so that way I can have fun with it. Now, if their story isn't good enough that I'm watching it saying, "Oh, this is fake," then they're not doing their job. If I'm watching and I'm believing it for that hour, knowing that it's scripted, then they did their job.
I think wrestling like plays. Like they're live, they're not recorded, they're live. You know what I'm saying? Like it's
Exactly.
like the actors know the script, but you're performing it live.
And all that stuff, the barbed wire fights, all of that.
It's not a live event. It's not a boxing event where you don't know really who's gonna win. They're acting,
but it's rough. You guys still get hurt. They still get broken bones, career-ending injuries.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just it's the ending's predetermined. That's all.
Mm-hmm. And if you have good actors, it comes out a good event. You know what I'm saying? Good wrestlers, good heels, good baby faces, good everybody. It turns out perfect.
So Tiffany and Charlotte Flair. So this is where you want to try to figure out who's going to win it, because this is one of the best ones for your money.
Super has a great comment. She gets comment of the night.
Santa's not real. The Hunter Edition story. Oh no.
Oh no.
It's not my fault. All right. They should have made Nightcrawler more for people to be able to get him. It's not my fault. Oh, see, I told you I was a bastard kid, man. I didn't lie. All right, so Tiffany's the new shiny toy. Charlotte Flair is Charlotte Flair. She's been gone for a while, but now she's back. Now, is she back for good? And what better would it be, though, for Tiffany to beat somebody like Charlotte Flair to get her name over? But I watched Charlotte Flair bury a lot of upcoming talents. Not her fault. Just Charlotte Flair is a great talent, an amazing worker. let's go back to which way you should go on that. But for your money's worth, as of right now, that is the best for your buck to bet on.
It's a pick 'em, flip a coin.
What's our next one?
Cena's heavily favored over Cody Rhodes.
How bad again? 600?
200.
All right, so you got to risk 200 to win 100.
Yep,
that's a good risk.
All right, so you can take that. This is a bet you can take. Now, remember, guys, girls, cats, and dogs, this is John Cena's last WrestleMania, but this isn't John Cena's last night. That's the difference right there. That makes all the difference. Now, there's rumors that Ric Flair is going to be in the house. Ric Flair's working with NWA right now. Now, if John Cena is breaking Ric Flair's record, Ric Flair is going to be in the house. There's going to be a whole shebang. Then what better way than John Cena to beat the babyface and then Cody to come back from down, to come back up and win the title back? John Cena's last night. John Cena does not retire with that belt. Doesn't happen. They can't. It makes zero sense. It'll never happen. But does John Cena win at WrestleMania? It might happen. My betting, if I was going to bet on it, and I had to bet on it, I'd probably put some money on Cena for that one. But it's scary because it can go either way. Like, I feel like either Jey Uso wins and Cena wins, or Gunther holds the belt and Cody holds the belt.
So that's your picks right there for Vegas. Vegas is saying Uso wins and Cena wins.
Who do we got next?
Next is the triple threat match, and they have Roman Reigns winning it, bro, over the other two. 150 minus 150.
All right, so I'm not taking Seth Rollins in this. Seth Rollins, a great talent. I'm knocking him right out. CM Punk main event.
He's the least favored to win that one, plus 175.
You know what? Knowing that's the main event, I may want to see if I'm up or down money. If I'm up money, I'm dropping something on CM Punk. If it's crunch time and I need to break even and I'm dropping an emergency bet, I think I'm going with Roman Reigns.
Hey guys,
So run this one back.
I have to cut out or a little early. My wife is still not feeling all that well, so I've been taking both kids to school. So I got to get up a little bit earlier to finish up and wrap up in the office before I take them to school.
Yeah,
but
Hunter, I'm gonna head out to it, JB, because I got to get up early.
3 hours in.
Yeah, you're gonna go out for fun.
I know. I still have to drop the kids to school. But
on a week, on a Wednesday.
I know.
Yeah, I feel so bad for you, man. Nah, dude, I get up. Then I'm gonna take both kids to school, and so
that's my plan. Me and the wife are dropping both kids to school and driving straight to Disney afterwards. So that's my plan.
Yeah, so my wife goes one way, I go the other. My wife still takes my little girl to middle school. I take my son to high school. So now, taking them both at the same time, I have to leave a little bit earlier and such. But man, I can't take that for granted. My wife getting up, and although my little girl, man, she's 12. She gets up. She makes her own breakfast. She's ready to go. My son, 16, still barely getting up. Get up, comb your hair, put deodorant on, brush your teeth. This is it's like walking out the door, still zipping up his pants and putting it on his belt. Jeez, nah, I'm exaggerating, but that's the way it goes.
Yeah.
So, but guys, love you guys. It was a pleasure.
JB.
Chat. Everybody, good night. Thank you. And I'll see y'all Friday, hopefully. And I'm thinking about coming up on Saturday, showing a few.
You should.
So
Let's do it. Yeah.
we'll see.
That'd be cool.
But everyone in the chat, good night. See you on the next one. See y'all later, man. Thanks a lot.
See ya. See you,
Peace.
Yeah,
Hunter, Bulldog.
yeah, I'm out of
Fun,
here.
man. I had to come on, Hunter. You said it twice, and I said I had to come on for you, man.
Thank you.
Respect.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up anyway.
Okay.
Thank you everybody for coming out as always, and we will see everybody Thursday for the weigh-ins. Because when you hunt with the pack, you never hunt alone. And we'll catch everybody on the next one.
Good night, everybody.
Artlist.io